Here we go. All right, Grandstand Bettors here. Grandstand Bettors, are we live? We've had a little bit of technical difficulties, so just want to make sure we're on. Good afternoon, everybody. We got the Browns and the Cardinals game. Smash that like button if you enjoyed some football early on today. We had some good games still going on. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff here in the Cardinals-Browns game. We'll do play-by-play. Just keeping an eye on Cousins. We've kind of had a mediocre day betting so far. Lost the over on the Indianapolis Colts. That was our first free pick. The Colts put up 31 points, and Davis Mills just had an awful day. 2 interceptions. He threw for 243 yards. Looked good between the 30s. Just couldn't do anything. So, unfortunately, that one did not come home a winner. We had a nice winner on Thielen. We had him over 48.5 receiving yards. So that was an easy winner. We got that early in the first half. What else going on? We got Minnesota minus 2.5. They just missed the field goal, but I mean, unless there's 2 scores by the Carolina Panthers, they should be able to still cover that one. We have the Packers over 25, the team total, and it's going to be interesting. It's not going to hit. They just did get a first down, so that's not going to hit. So unfortunately, the Packers, they're just going to be able to kneel on the ball. So unfortunately, that's going to be a loss. So 2-2. 2-2 so far. Let me know what your best bets are the day. What do you think is going to happen here in the Cardinals and the Browns game? Kyler Murray is going to play a little rematch here of Heisman Trophy winners between Mayfield and Murray. There was a question if he would play. I think he was in some protocol, maybe concussion, or he had an injury. I think it was his shoulder, actually. The coach is not playing. COVID. A lot of people COVID. Spencer Whipple, the assistant coach, is going to be doing. Mike picked up a live bet Chiefs minus 3.5 in the first half. That's pretty good, Mike. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be a winner. You know what's funny? I don't think anybody writes losers on our chat, so I'm just going to continue to say good wins, but I don't think I've ever had anybody say they lost. I think we're the only transparent ones out there. Mike says Browns 31-27. 31-27. I got an invitation to go to the game, but I decided to stay here with you guys here on YouTube and do the play-by-play. Also, it's kind of cold in Cleveland, man. It is freezing. It was like 47 degrees this morning. So it's becoming that time of year in Cleveland when, do you really want to go to the football games? Especially for these later games that end, 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night. I think they're coming up on Thursday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken. Is it this week, actually? Could be this week that they are on Monday Night Football. Or I'm sorry, Thursday Night Football. It is. They play the 21st. So this Thursday against the Broncos, we'll be streaming them, and we'll see if we can't get a little lucky. Hopefully we'll be here on YouTube, and we'll play-by-play. But hey, if we get tickets, we might go to that game. Who knows? Might go to that game, so... All right, so we are just about underway, just about to kick it off in Cleveland, Ohio for the Browns and the Cardinals. Mike says I had to have 20 completions and Miami to win, which hurt this morning. Okay, so Mike's telling us the flyer bet that he lost, not just a regular bet, but the flyer bet he lost. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Oh, all right. So Arizona, Cleveland, about to kick off. Take that poll, guys. Who's going to win right now? 50-50, Browns and Cardinals. The line, I think, ended around 3.5, something like that. Green Bay's team total ended up losing there. They just knelt on the ball. That's unfortunate. They were in field goal position, so unfortunately they couldn't get that. We'll be 2-2 in the NFL if we can get a Vikings win here. 3-3, I think, on the day. So kind of a push day. We have Raiders +4, Cowboys -3. Those were our 2 other free picks. I feel like it's going to be a bad day. I just don't have a good feeling that those are going to win today. I feel like we might go 0-3. It's okay. It happens sometimes. Look at all the people, COVID. Peters, Allen, Chandler Jones, Chubb's out. Kareem Hunt was questionable, but he is going to go here. And that's a packed house in Cleveland. And it does look like the Browns are going to get the ball first. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy some Browns football here. We'll keep you updated on some of the other scores as Carolina's looking to make this an interesting game and screw us over. But that's an incomplete pass. So Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield ready to kick off here in Cleveland, Ohio. Sean says Arizona under 48. I would agree with that if Hunt would have been out too, but I think Hunt can still do what Chubb does. I think they're pretty even. Al, gotta know who is willing to admit to be the one person who hits the dislike. Oh, I already know who it is, Al. I already know who it is. My thought, because it happened well before we even started, my thought is it's Chris McCann who just wouldn't shut up the other live stream, and when I asked him to, he just kept complaining. So my thought is he's a friend of the channel, but he wasn't on the last one, and he wasn't on this one, and somebody disliked it before we even started. So that's who I'm guessing. Chris, if you're watching, man, we still love you. We still love you. We just didn't want you to continually tell us how right you were. I mean, we get it. You were right. All right, so we just kick off Browns. They're going to start at the first 25. Cheers, everybody, on Sunday afternoon. Let's go, Brownies. That's a rough one. Not going to lie, we've spent all weekend having some fun this weekend. We are Cleveland Monster season ticket holders. And we actually have the very nice package of being in the Champions Club. So it's all you can drink, all you can eat. And we had games on Friday and Saturday. So it's been a rough weekend. First and 10, Baker Mayfield, shotgun formation here. 5 wideouts right off the bat. So with Chubb out and Hunt, I believe he's actually up top. He's going to be a receiver to start. Mayfield looks left. Throws left, and that's incomplete. Harrison Bryant was the intended receiver there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goose YT, what's up, man? Let's go Brownies. Yes, sir. Let's go Brownies. You know, the Ravens look so good. And we haven't played the Ravens. We still get 2 games with the Ravens, but they look so good today against the Chargers team, if you remember, that we had a very tough time with. So the Ravens are going to continue to stay in first place. But we still get 2 more games with them. So if we can win this and win those 2 games, technically we'd be able to leapfrog them. Mayfield going empty set here again. Felton does some weird motion, and they will throw to Felton out in the flat. He goes to the 3rd. Nope, I thought he was going to get to the 30, but he only got to about the 28 and a half. They're going to say the 29. So 3rd down coming up. Arizona's been a surprise. Arizona has been a surprise. They're 5-0. I don't think anybody saw this team doing this well. I mean, they're a good team. J.J. Watt has been a nice addition. They just got Zach Ertz, too. What is that? How crazy is the Eagles giving up Zach Ertz? Like, what are you doing? 3rd and 6. Baker, empty set for all 3 plays across the middle. There is a flag. That might have been a free play on an offsides. It is a completion to Hooper for a 1st down. We'll have to wait and see what the flag is here. So, nope. It's false start. I'm not sure why they just didn't call the play dead. So it will be 3rd down and now an 11. So Browns going the wrong way here. You got to think that Baker's going to be again in an empty set formation. Guys, if you're just joining us, thanks for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. We're going to do play-by-play of the Brownies. We'll keep you updated on all the other games. Got the Red Zone channel going on the other television, although they are showing the Browns game now too, so I get to watch the Browns in replay. So 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. Baker, actually, he does have Hunt next to him, so could be maybe a draw play here or a screen pass. We'll see how they use Hunt. He blocks, actually, and Baker gets the ball away, and that looked like pass interference. It was intended for Beckham. Just a good play by Murphy Jr. there. And so it is going to be 4th down for the Cleveland Browns. 4th down for the Cleveland Browns. Baker almost got sacked there. That's a good play. I thought I thought maybe Murphy's arm was wrapped around Odell a little early there. But the Browns on the first drive do not look good. Don't look good. And Sean just said Arizona under 48. So that looks pretty good right now. Scottish Hammer punts it away. And a great punt. Caught at the 23. And I believe that is, who is that? That's Moore who took that. Yeah, so Moore gives Arizona a first down around the 26-yard line. And we're going to see the first series from Kyler Murray. The guy is my fantasy quarterback, so I wouldn't mind having a decent day out of him. However, I would much rather have a Cleveland Browns win. Oh, sports betting chick, I didn't even see it. Happy football Sunday, fun day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's been a fantastic Sunday. We'll go over some scores in at the first time out here. Most of the 1 o'clock games are done. How many people had the Chiefs in the Survivor pool sweating in the third quarter? How many people had the Chiefs in the Survivor pool sweating in the third quarter? I know a lot of people probably had that pick. Kyler Murray on first down just throws it out of bounds, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. That was a nice coverage incompletion, if you will. The Panthers did take a field goal, so it's 28-20 with 3 minutes left. And we're going to have to sweat out, I think, that -2.5. We'll have to see how that plays out. But, so, a lot of COVID hurting the coaching staff of the Cardinals right now. The assistant coach is taking the helm, and Murray is going to hand it off to... No, sorry, calls his own number, goes for about 4 yards, and it is going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. I know, Al. I told you to take the Colts. How'd that work out for you? It worked out pretty well. I'm not going to lie. We took the Colts. We also took the Colts. So 3rd and 6, Kyler Murray. 3rd and 6, Kyler Murray here from the 30-yard line of the Cardinals. Shotgun formation, and it looks like that might be Connor to the left of him. I can't grab the number. Little audible here. He's got to get the ball off. No time. And he just does. Hands it off. A draw play up the middle. And wow, uh-oh. No, that was Edmonds. And Edmonds, he just didn't have the speed, but he should have had a touchdown. He should have had a touchdown. He went through everyone there on that 3rd down. That's awful. Marcus Knox, what's going on, man? Are you a Browns fan? Let's go Brownies. Let's go Brownies. Smash that like button if you're a Browns fan. Or if you're just having a great day. Yeah, so Edmonds goes across the 50, down the 45, 40. He should have had a touchdown. I don't know why he couldn't outrun them. I mean, he broke through and the end zone was just in front of him. But it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Browns 30 here. Kyler Murray and company trying to put points on the board on their first drive. And Murray's back, and he looks right. And that is to Connor. That is Connor, number 6. So Connor gets a little screen pass. It's going to be 2nd down. He picked up maybe 3. Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't. Sorry, it was -1. I wasn't paying attention there, apparently. So, 2nd and 11 from the 31. This is where the Browns defense has to make plays. Right here around the, in between the 20 and 40-yard line. We can't give up that 20-yard pass to put them inside the 10. We do that a lot. Murray back to throw. No, hands it off. Connor up the middle, and he now will get about 4 yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. I wonder if there is any Cardinals fan. Is there any Cardinal fans in here? Let me know if there's any Cardinal fans. I like the Cardinals. I think they're a good team. I think they're a fun team to watch. I think Kyler Murray was one hell of a pick, and I think he is going to turn this, or he already has turned this franchise around. So 3rd and 7, 10:50 left here in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. It sucks. Tomorrow's Monday. Murray is going to run it. Oh, no, he passed. And it was a completion. Wow. He looked like he was going to go run for that first down, and it's a completion to Kirk across the middle. So 1st and 10, and that's what I'm talking about. The Browns defense has to make these stops between the 20 and 40-yard line. They continually give up big pass plays, and that's exactly what they just did there. That's exactly what they did. So First down for the Cardinals. First and 10 at the 12. They can pick up a first down here, but if they do, it's going to be first and goal from the 1. And they're going to run it up the middle and get about 4.5 yards. And that was, who was that? That was Moore. That was DJ Moore. Interesting. Or not DJ Moore. Sorry. Wrong Moore. I'm watching the Carolina game on the other channel, and Moore just had a chance at a reception. So second and six. Come on, guys. Let's get going here. This has been a slow start. Let's get going. We're going to have a good time today. I can already tell. It's going to be a good game. So 2nd and 6, and Murray empty set formation here. Oh, and a bad snap. They kind of didn't even cut to it. Murray wasn't even looking, and it's going to be 3rd and long here from outside the 20. Murray wasn't even looking, and they snapped the ball. Went off of his right elbow, and a little bit lucky that it went backwards and didn't come back into play, or that could have been Brown's ball. So, it's going to be right around the 21-yard line. So 3rd and 20 here from the 21. And Murray's on the run, throws to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. So awesome. So that's how we're starting things off, boys. That's fantastic. Christian Kirk gets a touchdown, and Murray to Kirk, and we're starting pretty bad right away. So, 6-0 Cardinals. This could be a long game. That does help my fantasy team, though. I won't say that. I can't root for fantasy though with the Browns. Oh, I don't know. His right leg. I want to see that again. It looked like his right knee may have came down out of bounds. But I think he did get his 2 feet in. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you go hit that like button, not the dislike button like somebody just did. I don't know what we do to be disliked. I mean, if you don't like our channel, you could just go to the next channel. I mean, you really have to say to yourself, hey, I don't like this guy. That's okay. It's okay. I mean, there's people in the world like that. But if you can, please hit that like button. Keep us going here on YouTube. We're having a good day. We might do some live betting. We might do some live betting for sure. They are going to look at this, I think. That kneecap, it was close, but I do think he was in bounds there. Oh, good. Somebody else you know what? Nobody understands that if you hit the down like, it really helps us out too. But YouTube's actually we just got an email. YouTube's getting rid of the down like button. Did you guys know that? Oh, it's so fun. I love YouTube. It's the same people over and over, too. You know what the funniest thing is? And as we're still waiting on confirmation. Or, no, they did kick the extra point. There it goes, up and in. So 7-0 Cardinals and Browns. Hey, let's go over some live scores here. Some updated scores. So Jacksonville ended up... What about this, guys? What do you guys think? Anybody watch the London game? The Jacksonville, they won 23-20, and it was kind of a comeback. That was a great game to watch. Baltimore, just as we mentioned before, destroyed the Chargers 34-6. Green Bay won by 10 over the Bears. Cincinnati, again, destroyed. There weren't a lot of close games in the early window. Cincinnati won 34-11 over Detroit. Indianapolis 31-3 over Houston. Rams 38-11 over the Giants. The Giants, is there any other team other than the Giants that's a dumpster fire? I feel like the Giants are a huge dumpster fire. Hey, Eddie, what's up, girl? How you doing? Your Chiefs won. You had to sweat that out a little bit. I was just getting to their score. 31-13, the Chiefs won over the Washington football team. I think it was 13-10 in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So that was kind of crazy. And that was all the games. I mean, this is the first week of buys here. Minnesota, that game is taking forever. It's 28-20. Carolina has the ball on their own 4-yard line, 3rd and 10. We're keeping an eye on that. We do have the Vikings minus 2.5. So, Eddie had the Rams and the Colts. Pretty easy winners there. Oh, and 3rd and 10. Carolina, it's going to be 4th and 10 from the 4-yard line. So we hope we can at least withstand one more Sam Darnold pass, and we'll chalk that up as a winner. If you're just joining us, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you'd like to join our Patreon and get a daily pick every single day, the link is, I believe, in the description below. Actually, it might not be. Sorry, I didn't put it there. But I can put it in the chat. Or just go to Patreon and type in Grandstand Bettors, and we're right there. So, it was a crazy game, the Chiefs game. I don't think anybody doubted for a second that the Chiefs weren't going to win that game. Mahomes just doesn't look great. Oh, my God. Sam Darnold just threw a 40-yard pass with 1:45 left. We're going to lose this by the hook. Watch Carolina score and then go for 2 and miss it, and we lose by the hook. I just feel like that's what the day's going to be. That's what the day's bringing. Just a weird day so far. Cardinals kick off to the Browns. Browns will have it 1st and 25. I still can't believe they scored a touchdown after Murray basically fumbled the ball off the snap, or the bad snap happened, and then on 3rd and 20, he finds Kirk open in the end zone for a touchdown. That's the reason why the Browns will not go deep in the playoffs. You cannot have a secondary that allows a team to score on 3rd and 20 from the 21. So Baker Mayfield, again, empty set. They're not trying to run at all, apparently. Baker back to throws right, and incomplete to Peoples-Jones. So, again, that was a little behind Peoples-Jones. Baker Mayfield early on, 1 of 3 for 4 yards. And you know what? I see all these people, don't blame Baker, don't blame Baker. Well, if the guy doesn't start throwing better, who else can you blame? I'm going to blame the coach Stefanski on last week's play calling for that loss. But, Baker hasn't looked good. His completion percentage is awful in the last, 3-4 games. So, 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Again, empty set. Mayfield back to throw, and he is going... Wow, he gets out of it. Scrambles to the right like an elephant. Oh, and a completion across the middle to Beckham at the 50-yard line. So it's 1st down and 10 for the Browns at the 50. Man, Baker Mayfield looked like an elephant trying to run. He is so slow. So slow. He gets out of the grass and then scrambles to his right. His 40, look at him he's like waddling like a penguin. I watched Aaron Rodgers, and I think Aaron Rodgers actually scored a touchdown on a rush today. Kirk Gray, welcome on in. Smash that like button, man. On the Browns, Raiders over Dallas and under 7.5 Dodgers. Well, good luck to you, sir. The Browns are going to need some help here. There's a flag on this 1st down play from the 50. It looks like it might have been a false start, and they were trying to stop the play. And no, that is actually encroachment from the defense. So, fantastic. 1st down and 5 now for the Browns. 1st down and 5 now for the Browns. And Baker Mayfield and company, they got to show us. They can actually score some touchdowns. Meanwhile, oh my God, it was 3rd and 6 in the Carolina game. Panthers had a 1st down, and Moore dropped the ball. So 4th and 6, big down there. 1st and 5 now for the Brownies at the 45 of the Cardinals. They hand off, I believe, for the first time to Hunt, and he goes for no yardage. So no yardage there. It's going to be 2nd and 5. I can't believe Moore dropped that pass. That was awful. We're going to keep you updated here on this Carolina game. 4th and 6. This is the game. Let's see if Sam Darnold can get a second 4th down conversion on, and they're going to take a timeout. So back to the Browns game. 2nd and 5. Browns already down 7-0. Early moments, or midway through the first. Hunt gets a pitch play out to the left. Scrambles, goes to the right, and gets about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd down. There's another flag, though. There's another flag, and I think it's going to be holding, and it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Yep, holding on the Browns, so it's going to be 2nd and 15. So this is what stalls your game, okay? This is what stalls your game, and I'm surprised they haven't gone for the rushing as their first in yards a game, yards per attempt, 1st downs, and touchdowns. So I don't understand why they're not rushing the ball. more here in the first quarter. Are you trying to trick the Cardinals in some way? I guess so. It's not working. You're not throwing. Mr. Sticky Fingers, you like the Raiders +5? Yeah, we gave our free pick out at actually +4. A little worried, though, because it seems like that number keeps moving up. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a lean. That's what our free picks are. As Baker Mayfield throws for a first down, and that is to Peoples-Jones down to the 35-yard line. What a great pass. What a great pass. Scott, you sense a lot of frustration with penalties. A lot of frustration. This team, they have so many penalties, and they just kick themselves. Hurt themselves every single time, and I believe Moore just caught a fourth down pass, and it's going to be first down and goal now for the Carolina Panthers. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. Cleveland does look deflated. Hopefully a couple of these passes are gonna get us going here. Peoples was wide open. So it's first down and 10 on the 20-yard line because I believe there was a penalty. Baker Mayfield throws across the middle to Hooper intended, but geez, you know what else, Scott, is awful and what is frustrating is Baker Mayfield's accuracy, and the Carolina Panthers just scored, so they are going to go for 2, and we called it. If you had Minnesota -2.5, you are going to lose by the hook if they don't get this. Las Vegas, Denver did just kick off. That one is just kicking off. Second down and 10. Second down and 10. And it's a handoff to Hunt, and he goes for about 6 yards. So 6 yards there. They do get the 2-point conversion. So that if you are a Minnesota bettor -2.5, that actually helps you out. As a field goal or any score is actually going to win you or cover the game in OT if it goes to OT. So we'll keep an eye on that. Vegas and the Broncos did just kick off. Minnesota is falling apart. You know, they almost did that last week against the Lions, but then they ended up coming back and winning. So maybe they got it in them this game as well. It is third down now for the Browns from the 15-yard line, and Mayfield's back to throw. Has time, scrambles left, and he's going to run. Oh, what a pussy. I'm sorry, guys. If it's 3rd and 5, and you're 3 yards away from the first down, don't run out of bounds. Run for the first down. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. If you want to be a winning quarterback, you got to go for that first down. There is nobody open, but you got to pull it down and run for it. Got to pull it down and run for it. Oh, Baker, man. Baker irritates the hell out of me. They're going for it on 4th and 3. Here's another take the points. What are you doing, Stefanski? You're going for it again on 4th and 3, and Baker gets sacked. You know what? That's the 3rd straight week they've gone for it on 4th down, and Baker has gotten sacked. What are you doing? What are you doing with this play calling? Take the points. Take the 3 points. This is the worst play calling I've ever seen of an NFL team. So we go to commercial break. We'll keep you guys updated on the Carolina game. That one looks like it might be going into overtime unless Kirk Cousins and company comes down the field, puts them in field goal range. We'll take a look here at Oakland. Oakland is on their own Las Vegas. See, I still can't say it right. They're on their own 44, and it's 1st and 10. So right now, Minnesota has the ball on the 25 with 42 seconds left. Kirk Cousins, a little wide receiver screen there, and goes for about 5 yards and wastes about 3 seconds. So we'll see if they can get down the field. 28-28 all. It is commercial break in the Browns game. We'll get back to that in just a moment. But we want to give you live time updates here with the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. We were on one of our family plays at grandstandbettors.com was -2.5 for the Vikings, and just cringeworthy that the Carolina 4th and 10 from their own 4 came back Cousins has got time, and he's going to run, and that's exactly, yeah, and look, and he wasn't a pussy. He got as much yardage as he could and then went out of bounds. Oh, Baker Mayfield, you have so much to learn. So much to learn. Does anybody out there who's not a Browns fan actually think Baker Mayfield is like the future of the league? Because I don't think he's the future of anything. I think he's the most overrated player, and the only reason Browns fans like say to stop bashing him is because he's the best quarterback we've had. But that's not really a compliment. The best quarterback, I mean, there's names of like Brady Quinn, Johnny Manziel, Tim Couch. I mean, the list goes on. Cousins across the middle to the 45, down to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. There's 2 timeouts left for Minnesota, so they're setting up to kick a game-winning field goal, and that would be for the second week in a row. And Las Vegas just scored a touchdown to Ruggs, so a deep 48-yard touchdown, and just like that, the Raiders are up 6-0. So Mr. Sticky Fingers, I believe, was asking Raiders +5. I mean, I don't want to, get ahead of ourselves, but I'd take 5 points, which would make it 12 right now. Watch him miss the extra point, though. All right, so Browns game's back. We'll get you back to Minnesota. We'll keep you updated. It was a timeout. Cardinals take over at the 22 after another Stefanski bullshit call on 4th down, and that is going to be a handoff to Connor up the middle for 9 yards. So just like that, Arizona's going to look to score or get a long series going and come down and score again. 2nd down and 2. Minnesota did hike it, and they are in field goal range. They're down to the 38-yard line. There's 19 seconds left. So 2nd and 1 in the Cardinals game. They are 3 wideouts. Murray hands it off again, and that's up the middle to Connor again for 4 yards for a first down, just across the 35-yard line. So this could be a long day for Browns. And you know what? Let's be honest, guys. As Browns fans, what are they, 3-2? They lose this, they go to 3-3. They got a short week against a Broncos team. I can't believe, and the Cowboys just went for it on 4th down in their own territory and got stopped. Murray back to throw, and that's across the middle for another first down. The Browns, this is so bad right now. So bad. Guys, if you're just joining us, thanks for coming in. We're going to do play-by-play of the Browns game, and we're going to keep you updated on some of these afternoon games, including one early game that's still going on. Minnesota, 2nd and 4 from the 37-yard line, 19 seconds left. They could probably use all the field. They do. They get down to the 29-yard line. They got to get up. They got to spike the ball. Meanwhile, Cardinals 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, and Murray's audibling out of a play. Connor to his right. Minnesota did spike the ball with 6 seconds. Game-winning field goals coming up. Hand off to Connor. That goes nowhere, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for Murray. Guys, let me know how your day's been. Are you winning bets? How many bets you got left? What do you guys think about tomorrow's game? Bills and the Titans. Our Monday Night Football bet is coming out in just around halftime of the Sunday Night Football game, so be sure to keep your eyes peeled for that. Who's playing? Well, we're watching the Browns and the Cardinals as Murray's back to throw. Ooh, a nice defensive play there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Cardinals at the 45. Carolina took a timeout to ice the kicker here as they're rewinding the 54-yarder that was kicked to win the game last week. And he can do it again. We'll have to see if it goes in. How many Super Bowls have these teams won? I don't think any, Teddy. I know the Browns for sure haven't. The last championship they won, it wasn't called a Super Bowl. Not very good. If you're a Browns fan, you've been an alcoholic for about 40 years or so. Maybe 50. So it is going to be 3rd down and 10 for Kyler Murray and company. I'm sorry, they just got a first down. I wasn't paying attention. I'm keeping my eyes on this 47-yard field goal for the Vikings. It is up and no good. Oh my God, Vikings. Come on. Just awful. What are you doing? Vikings? Oh, this is so bad. So bad. Meanwhile, I think it's going to be... There was an incomplete pass by Murray. It could have been interference, actually. Should have been interference. Not sure if they called that or not. I can't believe the Vikings missed the 47-yard field goal. Ooh, did they call the interference? They didn't call it. So, Kyler Murray and company are on the 48-yard line, and it's... now they're going to take a timeout. Teddy, Jimmy Clausen was my ball boy and his Baker Mayfield friend. You can't protect Notre Dame. I didn't understand that sentence at all, Teddy. I don't know what you mean by that. So it is commercial break. The Raiders up 7-0 on the Broncos. The Red Zone channel actually just switched over that game as we await overtime for Minnesota and Carolina. Looks like it is 2nd and 3 for the Broncos. We'll get back to the Browns game when that comes out of commercial. Teddy Bridgewater just handed off to Melvin Gordon, went up to the middle for about 10 yards. So first down for the Broncos. Guys, it's been supremely quiet in the chat today. Maybe I should have gone to the Browns game. Should I have gone? Gotta get the bag. Check in. Cashed Raiders prop under 260 passing yards. Brown do anything bad yet? Are you talking about the Browns? The Browns have done a lot bad yet. They went for it on 4th and 3 when they should have kicked a field goal. They let up a 3rd and 20-yard pass from the 21-yard line. That ended up being a touchdown to Kirk. What else have they done? They've constantly got penalties to put themselves in bad position. I mean, got to get the bag. The list just goes on how bad the Browns have already been. We'll have to see if that continues, but it's not a great start. Not a great start. Looks like Matt Jones and the New England Patriots are trying to get in the end zone here. 2nd and 1 from the 4-yard line of the Cowboys. And it's going to be a touchdown. So Patriots up 6-0. Patriots up 6-0. And my cat is not happy about the Browns. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but not happy about the Browns at all. Just cannot stand what's going on in the Browns game. She's watching out in the family room, and she's like, this is bullshit. All right, so, guys, it's been quiet. Not much talking going on. So, I don't know. Maybe it's been a long weekend for everybody. I know it's been a long weekend for us. We got to get into this Browns game, man. We're just killing ourselves with these penalties. All right, so 2nd and 10 from the 48 for Kyler Murray. We are back in the game. And it's a packed house in Cleveland. It's cold, but it's a packed house. Murray, shotgun formation, trip wideouts to his right. Blitz coming off the side. Murray knew exactly where to throw the ball, and it's going to be 3rd down and 2 from the 39 of the Browns. So 3rd down and 2 from the 39 of the Browns. Oh, we have to leap. They're showing the replay of the Minnesota kick. We have to replay that crap. So it is going to be OT for Minnesota and the Panthers. We'll have to see who gets the ball first. I think there was 1 second left on the clock. They must have just knelt. Kyler Murray back to throw. Throws left deep and it was intercepted, but he was out of bounds. And now they're going to call pass interference. So it looks like it's going to be 1st down and 10 from about the 13 for Kyler Murray. Did you know the Bearcats stopped playing Louisville because they could not beat them? They won the last game. Interesting. I did not know that, Teddy. Oh, man. So pass interference on the defense, it looks like. Pass interference, defense, yep. So, again, the penalties, guys. That's a 30-yard penalty. It's a 30-yard penalty. I cannot believe the penalties we've had. If you're just joining us and you're enjoying your football Sunday, if you had some good food, you have a drink in your hand, smash that like button, guys. It just helps us out on YouTube. Gets us out to more people. And, hey, I would love to set a goal that we could get, like, 30 likes. I think 30 likes would be doable today if we can get the people in here. So smash that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 30. Meanwhile, a handoff to Edmonds, and he's going to be down at the 20. I think so. I don't think he went all the way down to. Oh, okay, he was down at the 15. Yeah, so it's going to be second down and I think 9. Second down and 9. Mike says, I don't think I can mentally handle being a Browns fan. I've been doing it for 38 years, and it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Sometimes as a Browns fan, and there's a personal foul. What the fuck is going on with the Browns, guys? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. How many penalties? I'm going to pull this up. The penalties are just destroying us early. Minnesota did get the ball back first in overtime, by the way, so that's good news for the -2.5 bettors. I'm going to take a look at the stats here for the Browns game. They have penalties. They have 5 penalties for 53 yards already. We're not even to the end of the first quarter. They're on pace for 200 yards of penalties. Absolutely awful. 200 yards of penalties they're on pace for. First and goal now for Murray and company. They're at the 6.5 yard line now, second and goal after a run play to Edmonds that really didn't go anywhere. I mean, and let's be fair, that penalty didn't even get him a full 15 yards. It was half the distance. So, I mean, the Browns penalties just killing us already. Teddy Bridgewater, meanwhile, I believe just threw a touchdown, so it looks like it is going to be 7-7 pending the extra point. Murray, empty set here, trip wideouts to his left, 2 to his right, back to throw, looks left, scrambles left, keeps going, and throws it out of the end zone. Wow, great chase down by number 58 there. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Oh my God, please tell me it's holding. There's a flag on the play, or is that going to be roughing the passer? You can't call roughing the passer on that, right? They're going to call roughing the passer. I just saw the flag come out and it was right where the hit took place. Come on, guys. What do you think about that? Roughing the passer? I don't think that's right. .58 does a nice job. Oh, he didn't even touch him. You got to pick up that flag. You got to pick up that flag. Oh, guys, it's first and goal now from the 4. First and goal from the 4. And Murray hands off to Connor. Connor, nope. Looks like they're going to call the play dead. And it looks like that's going to be a false start. So, finally, a flag goes against the Cardinals. And, yeah, that's a false start. So, the Browns now have 6 penalties for 58 yards. But let's be honest. Some of those penalties, you're not, because we're so close to the goal line, you're not even getting your yards. It should be 6 penalties, like 80 yards already. Just awful. Meanwhile, Kirk Cousins on 3rd and 3 throws for a completion into Panthers territory. So keep an eye on that game. There was a missed field goal by the Vikings to end regulation, but it does go to OT. Kyler Murray scrambles up the middle, and he's going to go and taunt them for a touchdown. And that's another 6 points. 13-0. And this is going to be a long game, guys. I'm not even going to wait. Listen, I'm not even going to wait to take my second quarter shot. Okay, there's 6 seconds left in the first. We're taking it right now. Whew. Taking it right now. Oh, my God. This is so bad. So bad. Scott, loving it. Cards money line. Hey, you know what? We will never not tell somebody to not win a bet. We're Browns fans, but hey, listen, man, I hope you win. I hope you win your money. Cash that ticket. You're looking really good right now. 13-0 pending the extra point. Murray, the only silver lining here is he's just dialing up fantasy points for me on my fantasy team. Ken W., what's up, man? Can't stay. Wanted to say hi. Go Browns. Hey, Ken, thanks. Appreciate it. Smash that like button if you could. Keep us going. Did you know that? I don't even know what you're saying, Teddy. That's just a bunch of nonsense to me. Got to get the bag. No play on this game, but I would have picked Browns, but Chubb was out, so you stayed away. Can we get... Should we look at the live bet? Let's take a look at what the live bet is right now for this game. let's take a look at the live bet. I'm guessing it's probably somewhere around 14.5. Something like that, 14.5. Let's see. Sorry, trying to pull up the lines here. And it is at... No, it's off the board right now. When that does come back up, we are going to keep you updated on that live bet. We'll see what we can get. So, Vikings and the Panthers. I know Vikings are in the territory. It's going to be 2nd and 13 from the 27. Oh, sorry. What happened? No touchdown? Is there no touchdown? What happened here? Oh, there must have been a penalty. Did anybody see what happened? They went to commercial, and we don't even know. So the points are off the board. It's 1st and goal from the 19. There must have been a... What happened? There's a screen pass to Edmonds inside the 13, and Marcus Knox, oh my God. Andy, welcome in. Smash that like button, buddy. Hey, what happened? Andy, Marcus, if you're watching, we don't have the sound on. Tell us what happened, because they went to commercial and then they didn't even say anything. They did not even say anything. There was holding? Okay. It was kind of weird how they just left. It is the end of the first quarter, though. It is the end of the first quarter. So finally, some flags going the way of the Cardinals. Minnesota just had a completion, and it looked very close to a touchdown, and it is, and that's it. Minnesota won, so hey, we cashed that ticket minus 2.5. Very, very lucky, I think, to get that 2.5, but we'll take it. So Minnesota does end up winning there. Dallas ended up scoring. They're tied up with New England, so some good afternoon games going on right now. If anybody had the over in those games, I think both those games, the Raiders and the Cowboys games, have the potential of having a lot of points in it. So, Mike, yeah, I missed it too. I was very confused. They went to commercial. They came back and it said 1st and goal was set at 7-0. So, but Andy cleared it up. It was holding. He must have the inside track. You know, those Cleveland officials must be on his dial. But it's going to be. I feel like it is going to be a good game. If we can. Baker Mayfield's going to have to throw a lot, and if they're down 2 scores here early, I don't know how much you can lean on the rushing game. So a touchdown to Jarwin gets Dallas all tied up, so it's 7-7 there in New England, 7-7 in New England. And we're at commercial break. It is the end of the first quarter, 7-0 Arizona to Cleveland. Live look in here. Derek Carr and company does have the ball, and it looks like they're in Broncos territory at the 39-yard line. We do have them at +4. That was one of our free picks. Free picks not doing great today. I mean, we're 0-1. Let's not jump to conclusions, but you just kind of have that feeling some weeks that it's just not going to work out, and just the way some of these games have been going, especially the Packers team total, we missed that by a point. And we just had to hang on with the Vikings. So when you're counting on Baker to throw, you're done. That is 100% right, Kirk. I wish we could give likes to you guys. Like if I could hit that like next to your name or something, because that is an astute comment. So 2nd and goal, start of the second quarter here. Murray back to throw and throws it out of the end zone. So, hey, big 3rd down. Last time it was 3rd down from around this area. Murray ended up throwing a 20-yard pass for a touchdown. Murray just has not looked good with an empty set. When he has a running back next to him, he does much better. Some of these calls, though, I'm looking at the replay of that roughing the passer call. That was just awful. All right, 3rd and goal. They are, I believe, going towards the dog pound, so it is probably loud as hell. 3rd and goal, Murray back to throw, and looks left, real quick pass, and oh my God. DeAndre Hopkins on a 1-yard screen pass pulled out a Madden move that the Browns should be embarrassed by. Just absolutely embarrassed by. I got an In-N-Out and burger on the way. Kirk, we have to do some DoorDash, man. I wish we had In-N-Out. We don't have In-N-Out in Cleveland. Kirk, where does that mean you're from? Does that mean you're from California? I can't watch this game anymore. Andy, we can't watch this game anymore either. It's so bad. The extra point is up and in, and it's 14-0 Cardinals. Oh, man. So, San Diego, yeah, man. We've never had In-N-Out. We've heard it's fantastic. If you could, please let us know how good In-N-Out is, or, like, what is it comparative to? Just, I don't even know what you would compare it to. Derek Carr on 3rd and 3 is going to throw it out, so it looks like there might be a field goal attempt coming up for the Raiders here. When we get back from commercial break, the Browns need to have a serious sit down with each other and figure out what the hell they want to do the rest of the game, because we're pretty close to like moments away from being like, you know what, let's not even play the rest of the game. Got to get the bag. I took my shot already. Charger fan, Browns of the West Coast. Hey, they're pretty good. I mean, they didn't look good. They didn't look good today against the Ravens. By the way, got to get the bag, man. If you're a Chargers fan, you couldn't tell your team to help the Browns out and actually go and beat the Ravens? Come on. Like, they just laid an egg. They laid an egg. Comparable to Whataburger. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me because I don't know what Whataburger is either. We don't. You know what we have in Ohio? We don't have good burger places. The only thing we really have is like Five Guys, if you know what that is. Other than that, all burger places are. Oh, I guess we have Rallies, but Rallies is awful to me. I think Rallies is really bad. I don't know. Swenson's. Andy says Swenson's. I have never been to Swenson's, but I've heard good things. Never been there, but I've heard good things. Maybe that's where we get our DoorDash from later. Maybe Swenson's. I have heard that it's very good. Very good. So, 14-0. Let's take a look. Is the live line's not even up. Vegas, this has been so bad from the Browns. Vegas doesn't even know what the hell they're going to do for the rest of the game. Meanwhile, Mac Jones and company are just tearing up the secondary at Dallas. And that was one thing we worried about was Dallas' secondary is not good. But Teddy's watching us from Twitch headquarters. Is that just Twitch? I've never been on Twitch. Never been on Twitch. I'm too old for that generation, and I'm not into gaming, so never done that. We do play quite a bit of poker, and we've always wanted to set up, like, I see that people Twitch or do their online poker on Twitch. We've kind of always wanted to do that, but we just never had the time to figure out how to do that. In-N-Out has great burgers, terrible fries. That's not very appealing, as the Cardinals are going to kick off here to the Browns up 14-0 with 14:49 left in the second quarter, and it is going to be taken by Schwartz, 3 yards deep. He's out at the 10 to the 15 and gets out to the 16-yard line, so another bad decision for the Browns. Let's just keep those going. Scott, if you're going to have bad fries at a burger place, then it's not a good burger place. I think that's why I like Five Guys. Five Guys burger, or their fries are pretty good. Pretty good. Swenson is microwave food. I've never had it, so I couldn't even agree or disagree with that. And the Patriots just scored a touchdown, so it's 14 after the extra point if it's good. 14-7 Patriots. So Brownies under center here at their own 16-yard line. Hunt's in the backfield. They're going to try to run it, and they are going to, and it's going to go for 1 yard. Maybe 2. I don't know. See, they got to push for 2 or 3 yards, but he marks it down at the 1. I just don't understand that. Itty was going to bet on the Cardinals. She's shaking her head. She missed out. You sure did, Itty. You sure did. But if you want to go the other way, as Kirk points out, you can get the Browns plus 260. That seems low, Kirk. That seems low. And Mayfield is going to... it's coming back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? Guys, did you see this play? He stops and then just gets slammed and fumbles the ball. Oh, my God. The Browns are fucking awful. So bad. You know what? I got invited to this game. I'm so glad I didn't go because there's no way I would have been able to get in a car and go home because I would have been drinking and been hammered by this point in the game already. What is going on? The flag looks like holding, so it looks like that's going to definitely be a turnover. And the Cardinals are set up, I believe, on the 20-yard line, 19-yard line, and this could be a 3-score game right away. Yeah, I know. Well, it is, Scott. I do agree. Their burgers aren't as great. But it is good, very greasy hangover food. I'll tell you that. Eddie, I know. I don't cuss a lot. I really try not to. Just to be respectful on anybody who doesn't like cussing. That's not really me on camera. I don't try to do that, but I got to be honest. Right now, I'm furious. And I don't have anything to throw right now. And if I did, it'd probably go at my TV. So that's probably a good idea. So there's an incomplete pass by Murray. It got tipped, I believe, there by I think it was JOK who tipped that pass. So 2nd and 10 from the 19. Oh, it's a fumble, and Murray gets on it. So 2 fumbles by Murray, and both were recovered by him. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 21, it looks like, or the 22. A little redraw there. A little redraw that did not... I think it hit his hip. I think it hit the running back's hip, so... 3rd down and 13 or 14 here. But, I mean, even if you give up the field goal, it's a 3-score game. And, yeah, I mean, what's the offense of the Browns done? Total yards, 49 yards, and 20 of those came on a pass play to Peoples-Jones. 3rd down and 15 is what they're calling it, and it's going to be incomplete. So the field goal, the defense does do a good job after the turnover, and the Cardinals are going to have a field goal attempt. If they could miss the field goal attempt, you know what? I'll say we'll get back to it. But, I mean, we're about to be down 17-0 here. Wind is coming off Lake Erie pretty bad, though. Teddy says that Detroit tickets were $33 today. You know what? Back in the day, you could get upper seats in the Browns Stadium or Municipal Stadium, or even the new Browns Stadium. You could get for like $17 at one point. Kirk doesn't want to give up yet, but this is bad. It's so bad. So bad. Jimmy John's. You know what? We got Jimmy John's for lunch today. It's delicious. Never had the meatball sub, though. What's this flag on? Encroachment. Is it just... I mean, could you imagine if this was 4th and 4 and we just encroached and gave them a 1st down? Like, what the hell are you guys doing? The penalty yards just keep racking up. 7 for 63. 7 penalties for 63 yards. The kick is up and good. It's 17-0. 17-0, guys. Oh. Kirk won on Utah last night. Congratulations. We had a very nice... we've actually had a very nice start to the NHL season. We had Minnesota money line. That was a nice winner there. Cowgirls defense is comedy right now. It sure is, Viking. And welcome on in. Guys, if you're just joining us, please make sure you hit that like button. Let's keep going here in 2021. As we get into the 2022, we have a lot of exciting things for our subscribers coming up. We have some new contests coming up next year that we're excited to roll out. So we've already given over $2,000 to our subscribers. That's going to continue. That's not going away. So make sure also you join our Patreon. $6.99 a month. You get a pick every single day. That's it. That's all you have to do. $6.99 a month. It's less than a quarter a day. Eddie's cooking chicken tacos and rice. She's always cooking something delicious. I need to invite Eddie to come out and spend the weekend just cooking so I get good meals. Kirk, you're looking at the over in the Seattle and Pitt tonight. You know, we kind of looked at that a little bit too. My only hesitation is Geno Smith actually had a very good 2 drives because, let's be honest, they didn't prepare for him. So Geno Smith came out, he was able to do what he wanted to do, and they were kind of in a little prevent defense, not knowing how he'd play. So I just be a little careful on how much we put into Geno Smith tonight. It's his first start in over 4 years. So if you're thinking that Pitt is going to put up 30-plus points, then okay. But they've also been on and off all year too, and Seattle's defense isn't as awful as it could be. 2 years ago, Teddy had the Bengals had a season pass for $100 for 8 games. That's crazy. Holy shit. $100 for 8 games? That's crazy. You know what? I'll tell you, the Cavs are doing something like that right now. They're doing a monthly pass, and it's like $49 a seat, and you get 8 games a month. $49 for 8 games a month. So what's that come down to? $6? $6 a game? That's crazy. That's how bad the Cavs are, though. I'm not a Cavs fan, but they're awful. Itty cusses too much. It's my granny's fault. Off air, Itty, we're like Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of... What's that Wolf Street one? I forget what the title is called. But whatever DiCaprio, where he says fuck like 500 times in like the movie. Yeah, that's what we are off. Thanks, Viking. Appreciate it. We look forward to it. Itty, Cavs suck. They sure do. Listen, as the Cardinals are going to kick off here, and this might just be a fun community watch if this gets any more out of hand, but they kick off, and it's going to go through the end zone. So, 17-0 Cardinals here. I want to get to the Cavs in a second because Itty pointed out that they suck, and I agree. And the NBA starting. And Itty, I'd like to get your Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you. Yes. So we are him. If you saw, and I mean, we're so bad. We're so bad when it comes to that. Kirk, Cleveland plus 11.5 live. I would say I'm waiting one more drive and then getting an extra couple points on that. I don't think, unless I see something here in the first couple plays, Mayfield back to throw, a little wide receiver screen to Hunt, out to the 25, gets rocked at the 29-yard line. So 2nd down and 6. Yeah, Scott, Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, I am totally DiCaprio. But hey, real quick with the NBA. First off, Itty, do you have any good predictions about the NBA? Any hot takes on the NBA season? At grandstandbettors.com, our family members are actually getting their future bets. We have 5 of them tomorrow that we're going to hand out. I'm not a big NBA fan. Wow. Dallas just got a nice first down, but there's a flag on the play. 2nd and 6, a pitch play to Hunt, and that goes for -2 yards. So, not only are we down 3 scores, but this is when we want to start running the ball. Okay, so Stefanski, who at one point was talked about Coach of the Year, is going to be lucky if he makes it through this season. Scott, good question. What does everyone have for the Steelers-Seahawks? In our opinion, it was Steelers -5 or nothing. I don't think you go any other way. Steelers -5 or nothing. I think the Steelers can turn a corner. I think they looked pretty good against the Broncos. You know, they've put a couple wins now together. And or not a couple wins together, but they have 2 wins on the season. I mean, I think the team they played against Buffalo was actually their true team. Mayfield back to throw. Interception. What the Come on! What are you guys? He stepped out of bounds. That's not... He stepped out of bounds. But what are you doing? Jesus. I don't know if he did step out. Where the fuck was Baker Mayfield throwing the ball to? It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my God, is that so bad? And we're going to have to watch the replay apparently 8 times. Oh my God. Did he step out? It does look like he stepped out at the 28.5 yard line. It looks like he stepped out at the 28.5 yard line, but still, come on. I've been going against the Lakers because they lost the first games always. They lose the first games always, yeah. Eddie, what do you take into maybe that team not working the way it should with those players? I'd like to hear your opinion on that. Like, do you think they're going to be good? Russell's not playing also. It's Geno Smith. Russell's out for like a month and a half. 8 to 10 weeks, actually. Kirk's Seattle taking money. Okay. Kirk's taking Seattle on the money. Kendall Outlaw, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Friend of the program, for sure, from this point out. Wave the white flag this week. My Chargers didn't show up today. Yeah, it's been awful, man. It's been awful. So bad. I don't know why they're not challenging this. They're saying it's first and goal. I thought he stepped out for sure. No, here we go. Here's the booth review. Kirk, your biggest bet was on this trash game. Remind us what you had. Please remind us. Sorry, I didn't remember. Tyrod Taylor could beat Joe Burrow in Cincinnati week 1 last year. Geno Smith better win today. It's a good point. It's a good point. Teddy, you're a Utah Jazz fan? I don't care. You wish you're in Utah. I'll tell you right now, if you're a Utah Jazz fan, one of our very good friends is a Utah Jazz fan, and we're actually Hornets fans. Just so everybody kind of has a little backstory. When LeBron left, I continued to be a Cavs fan, and I was kind of like with the owner there saying we're going to get a championship before LeBron does. But then LeBron's got these mega teams, and he wins a championship, and I still was a Cavs fan. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad LeBron's gone. I stopped becoming a Cavs fan when he came back, because here was my thought. It was like, why would you take back an ex-girlfriend that broke your heart? It's only going to end bad. And it didn't end bad. They won a championship, but then he left again. So it did end bad. Like, I hate LeBron James so much. Hate LeBron James so much. Legion of Boom today. Very biased opinions. Oh my God, it's a sighting from ghosts. Very biased opinions. What the hell has happened in the Browns? Look at even Very Biased Opinions, which, if you don't know who Very Biased Opinions are, very good friend of the channel. They are our soccer experts, and if you haven't subscribed to their YouTube channel, you should do so. We are killing the Premier League this season. This is the second week in a row that we've have not lost one of our bets in the Premier League, so it's been so good. Very Biased Opinions, so good to see you. Guys, remember, if you're just coming in the chat, make sure you Kendall, Very Biased Opinions. Oh, no, Vegas hit the uprights. If you are just coming in, make sure you smash that like button. Keep us going here on YouTube. Baker, short guy thrown over there. Sure is. Sure is. Kendall, what do I think about the Kyrie situation? I think the guy's an idiot. Okay? I think he's an idiot, and I think that he is like the Johnny Manziel of the NBA. Does that make sense? How's the weather in Cleveland? Kirk, not great. It's cold as hell, which you would think for an Arizona team wouldn't be good, but apparently it's been working out. They did, as we presumed, would be out at the 28-yard line. So 2 turnovers already in the game for Baker Mayfield. And Kyler Murray hands off, and that's going to be a run up the middle for about 2.5 yards or so. So down to the 25-yard line. I mean, if you're the Browns fans right now, you cannot afford to let this team score a touchdown. You hold them to a field goal at worst. Or at best. Sorry, at best. Goose YT, the weather in Cleveland's great. It's great. It's dropped temperature from last week to this week by about 25 degrees. So it's cold, it's sunny, it's beautiful. A little overcast earlier today, but the sun is out. Kyler Murray is going to hand off. It's a draw play up the middle, and that goes for 5 yards or so. It's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 20-yard line. Oh, Teddy or Goose is being sarcastic. It actually isn't bad. It's just cold. Like, for October 17th, it's pretty damn cold. Pretty damn cold. Teddy, Hornets okay. I'm a pro. You're okay, Jordan voter. I just gave money to Michael Jordan. Went out to Chicago for my anniversary, my 5-year marriage anniversary. Took the wife out to Michael Jordan's Steakhouse, and he's got about 3 units of my money. He's got about 3 units of my money. Diamond Duck! Woof woof! Dog check. And Kyler Murray scrambles, and what a sack! What a sack by Clowney, taking Murray down at the 35-yard line. That was a huge play for this defense. I hope the fans there are getting loud. That makes this a 52-yard field goal if they're going to go, or if they're going to try for one. What a huge sack by Clowney coming off the edge there. Murray tries to scramble, actually really hurts himself. He should have just taken the sack about 7 yards shorter. But wow, what a great sack by Clowney. Thank God, he didn't touch him too much, where it would have been roughing the passer. So a 51-yard field goal attempt coming up for the Cardinals, and it is up and in. Wow, just inside the left goalpost there. Wow, what a good kick. What a good kick. Who do you think is going to win, Arizona or the Browns? Well, as a betting man, I would have to take Arizona at this point. But it's only 3 touchdowns. Listen, we fumbled inside the red zone. We threw an interception. They ran it back inside our 30. Guys, the Browns defense on both of those turnovers have stepped up. If Baker Mayfield can just get his shit together and stop throwing like my 11-year-old cousin, who is a ballet dancer, then, we're going to be okay. Eddie, we've been together a total of almost 9 years. Almost 9 years. Married for 5, almost 9 years. Yeah, everything's just going Arizona's way. Goose says, I think Arizona too. Hey, guys, whether you're a Browns fan, a Cardinals fan, a football fan in general, how great is it just to watch football every Sunday? I mean, we sit down in our office. One of these days, I'll show you guys, or figure out a way to show you guys our setup. We got 2 55-inch screens in front of us. We got our shadow boxes with our lights to make the lighting very good in here. In fact, I should probably turn this a little bit so Grandstand Bettors logo is a little better in the middle there. But yeah, I mean, it's just a great day every Sunday and Monday and Thursday. So don't forget, Monday Night Football pick coming out at halftime of the Sunday Night Football game, 8:45. That video is going to drop tonight. I got to be honest, this is probably our least confident Monday Night Football pick. Now, we are 5-0 in Monday Night Football picks this season. 9-3, I believe, on the year in our primetime picks. So we're having a very good primetime pick year. And I was just watching Dak Prescott throw incomplete in the end zone. So make sure you check out the Monday Night Football pick. 1st and 10, 9:24 left. And Mayfield back to throw across the middle. That's a completion. And that is to Beckham, his first catch. He's been targeted, his second catch. He was targeted 3 times so far, I believe. So that's going to be a first down for the Browns. And I feel like at this point, you got to get away from the running game. The running game's not going to work. It's not going to work. Told Baker was trash, just saying he isn't the future. Teddy, I agree with you. I don't think he is. And also, Teddy, welcome on in. Smash that like button, buddy. Eddie, can't believe a man. I can't even keep a man past 9 weeks. I'm sorry, Eddie. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Well, maybe you're just not picking the right men, Eddie. Maybe we need to have like a Zoom call, and we'll figure out what not you're doing wrong, but who you're choosing and why they're wrong. We'll churn Grandstand Bettors into Grandstand Bettors and the Love Channel. How many people in your research team? So we are very, very small. There's only a few of us. You can on one hand, Scott, and that just tells you how much work we put in on a daily basis. That's how much work we put in on a daily basis. We are constantly eating, sleeping, researching. That's all we do. So tired all the time. I thought actually, and there's a pass to Felton for a first down into Cardinals territory on 2nd and 6 there. So Felton gets a nice little screen pass and 1st and 10. So something going here. But that just tells you, I thought actually when we were doing our daily free picks every morning, that was a lot of work to have to wake up at 4 a.m., and film all that stuff. I got to tell you guys, football season's no joke. Just not one day goes by where I'm not researching, filming, editing, writing, everything. So much. So it's been so great to have the community. And Prescott just threw a interception in the end zone. Fantastic. Jesus. First and 10 on the 44. First and 10 on the 44, and Baker is going to hand it off to Hunt. Hunt's up the middle. He's got a huge hole across the 30 and down to the 27. So finally, a little bit of, now that they're getting the passing game going, they can sprinkle in a little bit of that running game. Let's see. Plus Cardinal record 5-0. Browns have yet to beat a good team. That's right, Teddy. We have. 100%. I agree with that. Hand off to Hunt again, and Hunt goes across for another first down to about the 16-yard line. So I like the fact that we're coming in strong on this drive, and we got to score points. And now if you want to go on 4th and 2, I agree with it. But when it's 7-0, just take the 3. Kirk's taking the points. Tennessee +6. Taking the points there. Diamond Duck, Believeland, we're coming back. Let's go Brownies. Yes, sir, Diamond Duck. I'll always agree with that statement. Always agree with that statement. Eddie says, yes, I need that. Laughing my ass off. I choose the wrong men. Well, where are you meeting your men, Eddie? Let's start there. Maybe this chat, maybe Grandstand Bettors. Wouldn't that be awesome? Listen, if you meet your man of your dreams on Grandstand Bettors, live chat for one of these Brown games, I expect an invitation to the wedding. What tools do you use for research, Kendall? Well, the number one tool that we use the most is our eyeballs, and if that's one thing I have a problem with a lot of bettors out there who use analytics, and that's all they use. They don't even watch the games. I know of a guy on Twitter who literally has admitted that he doesn't watch any games and just does everything off of numbers. And that's fine and all, but if you're not watching the games, you're losing a lot there. You're using a lot there. After that, we dive deep into, we use a lot of statistical analysis of, and there's a touchdown to Peoples-Jones. Nice job. Peoples-Jones with an 11-yard touchdown. He's got 31 yards on the game and a touchdown. So 6 points on the board for the Brownies. And don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. 20-6. We won't call it a comeback yet. So anyways, yeah, we use a lot of numbers. I wouldn't say analytics. We just look at the numbers, make the best decision. We also don't look at, a lot of people like to look at where the number of bets are and the money of bets. That's stupid. No, we don't do that. We're very against the grain, and it's been very successful. We just really watch, research, read, keep reading, and just look at everything. I mean, that's all we do. That's all we do. I'm so tired, guys. 20-7. Yep. Whose ball is it? Marcus? Well, it's going to be the Cardinals' ball because the Browns just scored a touchdown. So, here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Beckham's leaving the game. Okay, that's good knowledge. Thanks for letting us know. To be honest, is that really going to hurt the Browns? Is that really going to hurt the Browns? I don't think Beckham leaving is going to hurt them. I meet them in the most random places. When's Jarvis Landry coming back? I thought he had a chance today, but he was out. So, not quite sure when he's coming back, but hopefully soon. I love Peoples-Jones, man. I picked him up on my Dynasty Fantasy team. This guy could be a number 2 receiver on any other team without Landry and Beckham. I don't know why they don't use him more. I know a dude on Twitter that loses every single bet, laughing my ass. I bet against him and win every time. Itty. His name's not Trent, is it? Let me know if his name's Trent, because there's a guy named Trent who's so bad. So bad. In fact, we actually just had a member come over to us because he was with this Trent guy. And he's like, I can't do it anymore. I'm like, well, that's good. We need Landry. He could catch better on the team. Yeah, Marcus, I agree. I 100% agree. I like Peoples-Jones. I like Landry. We need him. In fact, I would say even with Beckham on the team, my number 1 receiver on this team's Landry. My number 2 is People-Jones. My number 3 is Schwartz. And then after that, I would say Hunt, Chubb, actually Felton. Felton's really good too. You think so, Scott? You think that's what happened there? You think he ruined the draft stock of him? But still, if you're going to play well on the field, you still should be good. I don't know. God, the Cowboys secondary is just getting destroyed by the New England Patriots. So bad. So bad. All right, it is 20-7, guys. It's 20-7. Let's take a look at the live bet, just out of curiosity. So, Browns dropped down to 9.5. They dropped down to 9.5. The over-under is at 56.5. Team total for the Browns is actually shaded to the over of 23.5. I'm going to be honest. I think there's a chance the Browns can come back. I do see Beckham there running off the field, and Mayfield now talking to his crew like, hey, let's do that 3 times in a row. Yeah, but we need the defense to contain Murray and stop getting penalties as they run it to the 20-25, gets hits, and the Cardinals are going to be 1st and 10 here from the 29-yard line. Thursday Night Football, it's these Brownies and these Broncos, guys. It's these Brownies and these Broncos. They're both on a short week. They're both playing in the 4 o'clock time slot, so it's gonna be a fun game to watch. We're going to live stream it as always, that we like we do on Thursday Night Football games. I hope that our Thursday night free pick isn't biased at all, because we usually will not. And the Patriots just scored a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. We don't usually bet on the Browns games, so we will do a free pick for our video, but it might be extremely biased. We'll have to see. Diamond Duck says, take the over. What game? Over the 56.5? You think so? Goose, the quarterback of the Cardinals, is so tiny. Well, so is Mayfield. I think Mayfield's listed at 6 feet. I don't think it's even close. Cardinals on 1st and 10 there, run for about a yard to the 30-yard line. So 2nd down and 9. 4:54 left here in the second quarter. Guys, it started off awful. Touchdown on 3rd and 20 for the Cardinals. We then fumbled. Then Arizona came down, scored a touchdown. We then fumbled. They got a field goal out of that. It was up 17-0. And then we threw an interception, or Baker threw an interception, and it was ran back to the 28. The defense stuck again, and they got another field goal. So 20-7, little screen pass out to Edmonds. Wow, that was blown up. Just absolutely blown up. So that was Walker Jr. on the tackle there, and it is going to be 3rd and 9. So after the first couple of possessions, I got to be honest, the Browns defense looks much better. Stefanski's wearing a great hoodie. I wish I could buy that hoodie. You think they sell that hoodie somewhere? Oh, I want that hoodie. So 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Empty set formation for Murray. He's back to throw. Looks to his left. Scrambles to his left. Little check down. And that is going to go for a... Moore got maybe the first down? Maybe? It's close. They are going to give it to him. So it is 1st and 10 now. It's 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. And that's a good check down. He did have an open receiver, though, about 20 yards down the field that I just don't think he saw. But it is 1st and 10 regardless. 1st and 10 regardless at the 40-yard line. And they're going to go up the middle for about 3.5 yards. So 2nd down and 7. And guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like button. Keep us going here on YouTube. It's been a great afternoon of football. We'll keep you updated on some of these other scores. 2nd and 6. Murray back to throw. Throws deep and wide open is Hopkins. And he's down to the 25-yard line. And I want to know right now, who thinks this secondary is going to be able to put us in a Super Bowl? Between Mayfield's throwing capabilities and our secondary giving up 300 plus yards basically every time out to these quarterbacks. Who actually believes that we can make a Super Bowl with this team? I just don't think it can. Something's got to happen on this secondary. We got to tighten this crap up. 6 road teams won today, Teddy. I did not know that. I mean, I know who won. I just didn't keep track. But that's good information. Good information. Thank you. I think next year we're going to have a stat boy or stat girl on our live streams. Goose, I'm assuming you're agreeing with us saying no, it's not going to happen. Secondary's terrible, Diamond Duck. And we are at the 2-minute warning. So we're at the 2-minute warning, and here's the unfortunate news. The Browns will kick off in the second half. So if they come down and score and it's 27-7, there's a chance it could be 34-7 very quickly. Meanwhile, Raiders up 10-7, second quarter, 6 minutes left. The Raiders just did get a little bit of pressure on Teddy Bridgewater. Raiders actually have a very good pass defense, so we're not really surprised on Bridgewater not being able to throw it. We are surprised that, I don't know what happened with New England. I thought there was a third touchdown. Apparently not. I've been paying attention to the Browns game, so if anybody knows what happened there, it looked like New England scored a third touchdown to go up 21-7, but I guess they did not. 2nd and 10 for Bridgewater, and he looks center. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Wow. That's a coverage sack there. Good sack by the Raiders. So our +4 is looking decent so far. Our -3 on Dallas is not looking good at all. Zeke goes for a big rush down to the 35. We'll get back here to the Browns game in just a moment. Just keeping you guys updated with the Red Zone channel as we normally do here on Saturdays. God, I wish it was still Saturday. Sunday. But, hey, guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you smash that like button. It'd be cool to get like 30, 40 likes this video. Let's at least get 30. That'd be a cool goal to hit. So, if you could, smash that like button if you're just joining us. The Broncos on 3rd and 16. Bridgewater does a little check down, wide receiver screen, and that's going to be blown up. So, it's going to be 4th down. It looks like Denver is going to have to punt back to the Raiders. Just waiting to come out of the 2-minute warning here in Cleveland. 20-7, Arizona over the Browns. And thus far, the Browns have looked awful. And if they can get to halftime with the score 20-7, I mean, you might as well call it a win. You got to call it a win. There's just no way. We should be down like 4 touchdowns at this point. They show Zach Ertz. Obviously, he's not playing. He was acquired from the Eagles on Friday, and he had played the Thursday night football game. What is the rule on that, by the way? Could the guy play if he wanted to play? Is that allowed? Can he play if he wanted to play, or is it just he's not playing because obviously his body is just shot from playing on Thursday? Somebody let me know. Kyler Murray, 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Brownie's got to buckle in here. There's a wide receiver screen to the outside, and it is to Moore for about 4 yards. So I think it's going to be 2nd and 6 near almost 2nd and a short 7. And the Browns have outscored opponents 35-0 in the last part of a half. There's a pitch play left side, and that is going to go almost for a 1st down to Moore. And Moore is down to about the 14-yard line. So Cardinals trying to get some extra points here on the board. It looks like the Browns are going to take a timeout here. That's their first timeout with 1:45 left. I mean, it's a smart play taking the timeout. You want to have some extra time left if you can, and see if you can't score some points. Ideally, best case scenario, hold them to a field goal here, go down, score a touchdown, maybe go to half at 23-14. I mean, that would just be unreal if that could be the score. But, that's a long ways away, a little far-fetched, I think, in our minds, too. So, 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Murray is going to be shotgun formation. 2 trips to his right, 1 to his left. And it's an inside handoff for a 1st down. So, that's unfortunate. So, 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. And That just means that the Cardinals could really just take control of this by mid-third quarter if they come down and score on their first possession in the second half. The Browns, for some reason, are taking their second timeout. I would just hold on to it now, but I mean, you have them, you're going to lose them. So timeout, just coming out of timeout here. 1st and 10 from the 11. Murray's looked so good. So far in the game. Touchdown pass to Kirk and ran one himself. No, I'm sorry. Did he run one himself? I think that one got taken back. So 1st and 10 from the 11.5-yard line. Murray, empty back set. 5 wideouts, 3 trips to the right, and Murray's back to throw. Scrambles left, trying to navigate people, throws to the end zone, and just about 30 feet over Hopkins' head. Looks like he might have been throwing that one out of bounds. Good coverage there for the Cleveland Browns. They really have been playing well inside the 20-yard line. It's just when the teams are between the 20s that we don't know what to do. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 12-yard line here with about a minute 40, minute 30 some left. Murray, shotgun formation, 4 wideouts. He does have a running back to his right. Oh, he fumbles the ball again! That's the 3rd fumble. Wow. I don't know. I don't think it's rained. Guys, I have not gone outside in Cleveland today. I've been watching football all day. I do not think I've seen or heard rain, but it is slippery, I guess, for some reason. Nice. The Cowboys had scored a touchdown, but it's incomplete. That sucks. The guy just couldn't hang on, so it is going to be 3rd down and 10 here for Murray, who has fumbled for the 3rd time. One was, to be fair, was a bad snap, but that is the 2nd, at least, fumble for sure. 3rd and 14, actually. 3rd and 14. 1:28 left here in the 2nd quarter. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Murray is going to throw left, checks down, and that's an interesting call there to Edmonds. So they actually lose some more yardage. It's going to be 4th down and 18. 4th down and 18. Dallas does kick a field goal, 14-10 for the Patriots. So field goal attempt coming up for the Cardinals. Should be about a 37-yarder, just, about an extra point here. And again, the Browns do the bend, not break defense, but, if we don't change things on the offensive side of the ball, it's going to be this is a huge minute 30 we're going to have left. It's a huge minute 30 as the kick is up and in. So 23-7, and, I want to see Baker do something in this drive. I don't care if you get points, but Baker's got to show me that he can go down the field and run a 2-minute drive. You know what? I want to see a field goal. Baker's got to go get that field goal back. He's got to get that field goal back. So, meanwhile, 3:30 left in the Vegas game. There's only 43 seconds left, not a minute something. Only 43 seconds left in the Browns game. Vegas is trying to go down the field, get a little extra point. Actually, they're going to have to punt now, so 4th down for Vegas. Looks like Denver's going to have 3 minutes left on the clock to do something with the ball before their halftime begins. Who scored a touchdown, Marcus? Nobody has scored a touchdown lately. The last touchdown was the Browns. It's 23-7. 23-7. And Arizona's going to kick off to the Browns, and the Browns have got to do something on this drive. What do you guys think of the first half, though, so far? If you're watching the Browns game, or this game or any game, what game are you guys watching? Which one do you think is the most intriguing to watch? Looks like Vegas-Denver has been a little bit boring. Looks like the Cowboys and the Patriots have been the most exciting game here in the afternoon window. But here we go. 23-7, 43 seconds left. If you're Stefanski and you're kicking off and the ball fell off, so it is a little windy in Cleveland. But if you're if you're Stefanski and the Browns, and you have to kick off in the second half to a team that's already up 16 points, so essentially 2 scores, 2 point conversions, you got to take these 43 seconds and do something with the ball. And also, don't run the ball back. Let it hit the end zone and don't waste any time. Like, that's another problem I have with these returners when there's little time left, is you have to just save those couple of seconds. They are going to kick it through the end zone. Well, he couldn't even caught that. So, 43 seconds left. Baker Mayfield, let's see what the play call is. Who scored the TD for the Browns? That was Peoples-Jones. Peoples-Jones scored the TD. So, let's see what the play call is. You would think that they're going to do something. Mayfield, 8 of 13 for 96 yards, fumble lost, and an INT with a touchdown. He is in shotgun formation. Please do not run a draw play. And he doesn't. He's back to throw. And he throws left. And that's, oh my God. That was almost intercepted. You've got to be kidding me. You know what? A little part of me, guys, wanted that to be picked off. Just a little part of me. I would love to see Case Keenum come in this second half. Oh, just a tiny bit of me wanted that to be picked off. But he is going to have... It went right through the hands of Njoku. I mean, that's so bad. He should have had that pick. He should have had it. So, 2nd down and 10 from the 25. 36 seconds left. Mayfield back to throw across the middle. That's the Schwartz for 4 yards. What the hell are you guys doing? Why? I mean, if you're gonna throw, you can't throw 5 yards with 36 seconds left and no timeouts, basically. And there's another 5 yards. So it's not college, guys. We're not stopping the clock. There's literally 10 seconds left. This is so bad, guys. When we go to a little out pass with 3 seconds left. We are going to take a break, guys, as we go to halftime. We'll be back for the start of the second half. I'm not going to be lying. We're going to fill up our Yahtzee shakers with just straight liquor for the second half. So come join us, because whether the Browns do well or not, it's going to be a fun time. I can tell you that. Also, guys, if you're enjoying football and you're just joining us, come back for the second half. Make sure you smash that like button. Take a shot every time someone scores on your team. Well, if it's the Browns, nobody might be scoring. So 3 seconds left. Baker Mayfield is going to throw a Hail Mary. No, he's not. There he goes. He throws a Hail Mary, and it is caught. It's caught for a touchdown. It's caught for a touchdown to Donovan Peoples-Jones. Oh my God. Oh my God. Peoples-Jones just caught a touchdown on a Hail Mary. Oh my God. What is going on? You have got to be shitting me. Oh, and who said we weren't going to come back in this game? Oh my God. Peoples-Jones just with the Hail Mary catch. Oh, guys. Viking says shot. Guys, stay tuned. This is going to be one hell of a second half. One hell of a second half as they kick the extra point. And that is up and good. So, it is 23-14, end of the first half, guys. Make sure you stick around. Join us back in the second half. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Fill up that Yahtzee shaker. Get the drinks ready, because this game is far from over. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, we are back. Second half. And guys, this game looked like it was all but over for the Cleveland Browns as they kick off. Hey, happy second half of football here in the 4 o'clock time slot. Third quarter underway. Oh, that one's rough. But it feels okay because Peoples-Jones just gave us a chance in this game. 23-14. Man, if you're paying attention to the Cowboys, they just fumbled in the end zone. Awful. Absolutely awful. So, what else is going on? Oh, Raiders 17-7. But where it's at, in Cleveland, Donovan Peoples-Jones is 3 catches for 88 yards, 2 touchdowns in the first half, and the Hail Mary catch. 23-14, early moments of the third quarter. Murray back to throw on 1st and 10. He scrambles, and he's going to get sacked. And that is what we need to see as Browns fans coming out of halftime. Fantastic. Myles Garrett, I believe, is going to get the credit on the sack there. And that is what I'm talking about. Right out of halftime, bring that pressure. Let's get Murray on his feet a little bit more. I know he's a good running quarterback, but if we can get him on his feet, I feel like there's opportunity for us to maybe force a turnover. So 2nd and 18 now. 2nd and 18. Big possession defensively here for the Browns. Murray back to throw and throws to the right, and that's complete, but not enough for a first down. It is going to be 3rd and 5. That was out. I believe, who's 18? That was A.J. Green. An A.J. Green sighting, guys. A.J. Green sighting. We don't see much of A.J. Green, but that was a good route. Good pass. 3rd and 5. Come on, Brownies. Let's stop them. Let's stop them right here. One time, Brownies. Come on. Let's get this. 3rd and 5 on the 30-yard line. Murray, shotgun formation. Connor switches over to his left-hand side. Murray, back to throw. And completes it, but not enough for the first down. That was caught by, I believe, Moore. And it's going to be 4th down, and that is a great defensive stop there coming out of halftime. And let's get fired up, Browns fans, because we have an opportunity to come down and make this a 1-score game. And to be honest, you know what the Hail Mary pass actually did for us as well? It might have opened up that run game a little bit more. You know, when you're down 3 scores and looking to be maybe down a 4th, you have to just get rid of the run game. But I think we can bring that back. That looked like a horrible kick off the foot, but not bad. Taking out the 25 from Felton, gets about out to the 33-yard line. So here comes Baker Mayfield. Now, let's not overcompensate how great Baker Mayfield was in the first half just because he had a Hail Mary catch, okay? Let's not just make him the GOAT. Although Marcus Donovan Peoples-Jones says is the GOAT. For sure he is. Yes, sir. But I'm going to tell you right now, let's dial it down on Baker, and let's just make sure that he can come out and he can perform like he should. Hey guys, the second half is officially brought to you by Vizzy. It's not, but if you know anybody at Vizzy that would like to sponsor us, please do so. The wife does like the seltzer. It's nice to sip on too in between all the shots. So that's what we got to get. We got to get like a sponsor. Like, wouldn't it be cool to get like a liquor sponsor? I don't actually think you can do that. I actually don't know if you can do that on YouTube. I probably just got in trouble by showing the branding there. But we are at a commercial break here. All games, I believe, other than the Browns, are at halftime. Like we mentioned, Vegas 17-7 over Denver right now. New England 14-10 at halftime over Dallas. That's the only other 2 games. It is the first week of some buys here. I believe the 49ers are on a bye. I believe the Jets are on a bye. Who else is on a bye that we didn't see playing today? Who else? We saw the Bears. Who else is on a bye? I feel like the Giants were there. I don't know. There's got to be 2 other teams on the bye. But hey, we ordered some DoorDash for dinner. We got some hibachi, so I'm looking forward to that coming right after the game's over. Baker Mayfield and Murray are the second pair of QBs selected first overall from the same school to start against each other in the NFL. Name the first pair of QBs. That is the trivia questions. Falcons, Isaac Mendoza, thank you. Friend of the channel. Isaac, you're a good guy too. I know you don't talk a lot on our live streams, but I do enjoy your comments on our videos. So, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Falcons, yes. And you know what? That makes sense because the Jets and the Falcons are coming off the London game, so I would assume the Jags and the Dolphins would have a bye next week as well. I didn't see the answer to the trivia. That was a hell of a catch. And here we go. 1st and 10. Come on, Brownies. 1st and 10 from the 33, and Baker gets sacked. So, a lot of anticipation for us to come out after that Hail Mary catch, and Baker just gets killed off the edge. Come on, man. 66 didn't even look at him. 66 wasn't even looking at him. Baker Mayfield, 2nd down now, and it's going to be around 16 yards. Hunt to his left. And he's going to draw play it to Hunt, and Hunt's going to go for 3, 4, 5, get about 5 yards, get most of the sack yards back, and it's going to be 3rd down and about 10, maybe 11 here. You know what? Stefanski keeps calling this play. So that draw play on 2nd down's been called the last 4 weeks at one time or another, and every time I just kill him for it. And I'm going to kill him again here for this. It's 2nd and 16, and you run a draw play. You don't have time for this shit, okay? Let's go. 3rd down and 10. Mayfield this has got to be a 1st down. You just did. Your defense went 3 and out, and Baker back to throw, and he's going to get sacked again. Oh, guys, you're killing me. You're killing me. Do you think Baker's mobility, guys, really is the reason for his sacks, or do you think it's the offensive line? Because in all honesty, he's just so slow. I mean, some of these, even like Aaron Rodgers can get out of. He also needs to learn to step in the pocket and then notice when it's collapsing. I don't know. I just can't stand this guy right now. Scottish Hammer back to punt, and he usually punts pretty well. This one again is great. Out to the 24, take in there, and only about a 3-yard gain. So out to the 27-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Hopefully the Browns defense can come out and go 3 and out again here for Murray. Well, they are at commercial break. Is anything else going back on? No. The other 2 games still at halftime now. Still at halftime. Let's take a live look at the live betting. Let's take a live betting look at what's going on here. And we have the over-unders at 58.5, so it's actually gone up 2. The 56.5 is what we saw at last time. The Cardinals are minus 8.5, but you can get it at very good plus money, plus 137. If I'm leaning anyway, I'm leaning for the Browns to cover, but the plus 8.5 is at minus 200. I mean, I'm not taking that at 2-1. You can get plus 5.5 at minus 119. It's kind of a weird number, but in all honesty, the game's on a weird number. 5.5 is, you know what? 5.5, you need a touchdown by the Browns. A field goal wouldn't work there because it'd be a 6-point cover still. Sergio, Baker does not have good pocket protection. I agree with that to a standpoint, but I also feel like Baker doesn't have the mobility and the, what would you call it? The presence of mind to realize when he needs to be mobile in the pocket and get out of it. He doesn't have the greatest offensive line, but he has a pretty decent offensive line compared to others, like maybe in Cincinnati. And Joe Burrow doesn't struggle at, getting outside the pocket. Herbert cost me fantasy this week. Isaac, Herbert cost us in fantasy. We, in 2 of our 3 fantasy football leagues, took Herbert. He did not do well. It's unfortunate. Really disappointed in the numbers that he put up. Really could have used him. In fact, you reminded me. I'm going to check my. Yeah, really cost me. Absolutely cost me. So unfortunate. Well, oh well. I guess we lost this week in fantasy in that league, or those 2 leagues. But, guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button for Sunday football. I mean, what day is better than Sunday football? There's so many people out there that just get so down. We're actually 3-3 on the day. Not all that's NFL. We had very biased opinions. They stopped by earlier. There are soccer experts. We had a nice, easy winner on a over in our Premier League game. We lost on the Green Bay Packers team total. We won on the Vikings minus 2.5. Man, we had to sweat that out. That was awful, being up so many points. Murray here, 1st and 10 from the 27, hands off to Connor, and Connor's going to go for about 3, getting pushed to 4, maybe 5 yards, depends where that spot is. You know, Connor was a good running back for the Steelers last year. Just doesn't get the touches that you would think he would get with Edmonds in there. They're going no huddle here. 2nd and 5. Murray back to throw. All the time in the world. Throws across the sideline. And that's incomplete to Kirk, I believe. So incompletion there. 3rd and 5. It was interesting they went no huddle there. Interesting they went no huddle. Maybe trying to throw that secondary off. I think that was Newsome Jr. there on the... No, sorry, that was Johnson. My fault. That was Johnson there on the coverage. But Kirk was wide open. Realistically, Very Biased Opinion says, how many games can you lose and still make the playoffs? That's a good question, Very Biased Opinions. As Murray's back to throws, and incomplete. I thought I was about to say a nice back shoulder catch, but incomplete in a 2nd straight series for our defense. It's going to be 4th and 5, and Mayfield and company are going to get the ball back. Realistically, it's hard to say this year because we have another game. There's 18 games that you're going to be playing. So, 17 games, 18 weeks. So, it's hard to tell this year, but usually if you're 10 and 6, that would be the borderline. So 6 games, and then maybe depending on what division you're in, you could win your division. Maybe if it was a bad division with 7 losses, and that's what the NFC East has kind of done recently. I think the winner of that division had 7 losses in it. Isaac had 197 points in fantasy and you still lost? Dude, that is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, man. That's awful. I lost by a point, like 6 points earlier this year, and that was crushing. So, 1st and 10, Baker Mayfield on the 31-yard line, and that's a handoff to Hunt, and he goes for about 4 yards. So, hey, 4 or 5 yards, actually. So, it's going to... there's a flag... You know what? We've been doing so well since like the midpoint of the 2nd quarter, and there's another flag, and just like that, it's going to be 1st down and long. That's 8 penalties for 73 yards. 8 penalties for 73 yards. Come on, guys. It's so, you can call a holding call on every single play in the NFL. I just never understand why they do on some plays and then why they don't on some. That one really wasn't that bad. 1st and 20 from now the 22-yard line, and Mayfield's back to throw. Throws. Beckham is in the game, and he does get the reception there, and it's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be a 1st down, and Beckham is back in the game. So it's nice to see him on the field. I know he had the shoulder problem earlier. Out about to the 45, 46-yard line of the Browns looking to make this a one-score game. Makes a nice little move there on Murphy. So, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line for the Brownies. Beckham on the field. Nice to have him back. They probably shot him up with some good drugs in that shoulder. And it looks like this might be a run play here to Hunt, who's the lone back in the backfield. And it is. Hunt gets blown up, and that's going to be a loss of about a yard. So, 2nd down and 11 now from the 45 of the Browns. What's the reason for there being an extra game this season? So, very biased opinions. Money. Money's the reason for the extra game. The owners decided moving on forward, NFL will now be playing 17 games per season and only having 3 preseason games. And the only thing behind that that I can, and if anybody wants to speak up on this, please do so, but is money. Baker Mayfield back to throw on 2nd and 11. He's got all the time in the world, throws it across the middle, and that's caught to Peoples-Jones for a 1st down. And I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to lie right now. I want to tell you guys about this bet. I didn't want to jinx it after the Hail Mary. I took a flyer. Peoples-Jones, I put $50 on to get over 98 yards. And it was at something like 15 to 1. And I think I won like $700 on that pass right there because I believe that gives him 101 yards. So I'm 5 yards above it. That's fantastic. That was great. Pitch play. Oh, it's a reverse. It's a reverse to Schwartz. And Schwartz tries to get off a defender. And that play did not work out well. Schwartz has got speed, man. But the Cardinals and Simmons just ran him down. Oh. So close. So close to breaking. But you know what? That defense was there. Mayfield didn't do a good job of blocking anybody either. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 13 here. 2nd and 13 for the Cleveland Browns. They are in Cardinals territory, only down 9 points after that nice Hail Mary at the end of the second quarter, first half. And Mayfield is going to look left, gets out of the grass, but now fumbles the ball, and it's it's recovered by the Cardinals. I mean, guys, I can't make this shit up. I'm watching the replay on Red Zone. It's so bad. If you feel sorry for us Browns fans and you're just joining us, please smash that like button. It's the only hope that we're going to have for the rest of the day. Oh my God. Isaac says, yeah, basically money reasons because total games is the same, but ain't nobody want to watch preseason. No, nobody wants to watch preseason. And while we're at commercial, to get my mind off of how bad Baker Mayfield is, I want to talk about, what do you guys think of the fact that preseason games are so pricey to go to? I mean, I know they're not the same as actual regular season games, but a Browns preseason game in the club costs $400 this year. $400 for a club level preseason game. And I think the 500 section, which is the top section, was going for $119. That's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, Viking, man. You had Cowboys first half. Dude, I'm so sorry, man. That is... Can you believe the fumble, Viking? Can you believe the fumble that Dak Prescott had on the goal line? It was so bad. So bad. Broncos punting away here. Down 17-7, and fair caught by, I believe that was Renfro at the 44. We're at a commercial break here in Cleveland. And guys, it's been fantastic. It's been a very good live stream. A fun game so far for the Cardinals fans. The Browns, it's just been like a Browns game. Stafford had a really good game today. Sergio, preseason games should be $15 to $20. 100%. 100% it should be $15 to $20. For the upper seats, it should be $5 games. I don't understand why these preseason games are so expensive. I just don't get it. You know what? One of the we're going to tip our hand. If those of you that are in our NFL contest on grandstandbettors.com, we have been doing quarterly prizes. We are going to be doing our fourth quarter prize is going to be 4 tickets. No, I'm sorry. I think it's 2 tickets. 2 tickets. Sorry, I don't want to say the wrong thing. 2 tickets to next year's preseason game of your choice. So it should be a great fourth quarter in our. What happened to Mayfield? Is Mayfield hurt? Oh, I didn't even notice. Mayfield got hurt. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll see. I assume Case Keenum will come in, and if he does and he leads us to a win, then don't ever bring Mayfield. Oh my God! Oh, just almost intercepted. That could have been a pick 6 by Walker Jr. And Walker Jr. in the second half has played very well. Baker Mayfield's going into the tent. So obviously Keenum is going to get warmed up, and he's going to probably come in here in the next possession for sure, at least. I like Case Keenum. I think the guy is pretty good. 2nd and 10, Murray, shotgun formation, 5 wideouts, empty set in the backfield here. I wonder if he'll call his own number. Nope, throws across the middle. Oh my God, that's going to be... Are they going to call something? Woo! I think we got a little lucky there. Hill was all over the receiver. All over. And I'm watching this again on replay. I believe his right arm grabbed the right arm of Moore. Well, yeah, I think it's a lucky no call there. Lucky no call. The trivia question: Mayfield Murray, second pair of QB selected first overall from the same school to start against each other in the NFL. What was the first pair? I think they're going to give that answer out here on the Red Zone channel. Jim Plunkett and John Elway out of Stanford. Interesting. Murray back to throw across the middle. Wide open. Wide open. Down to the 19-yard line is A.J. Green. And A.J. Green gets in the middle of that secondary. And come on, guys. You've been so good this second half. I don't understand what 26 Williams is doing there. I don't understand. He was playing zone, and he just kind of let the guy go for 5 yards. It was bad. That was so bad. Murray hands it off on 1st and 10 from the 19, gives it to Connor, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. So looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 10 here. 2nd and 10 with 5:30 left. Case Keenum sitting down, but Mayfield is going to the locker room. Nope, he's going back under the tent. Never mind. He's going back under the tent. We'll keep an eye out on that. 2nd and 9, actually. I guess Connor did pick up a yard there. He was in beast mode when he got that. So 2nd and 9, Cardinals on the 19-yard line. Murray in shotgun formation, 3 to the left, and he throws to the right on the single slot there, and that is A.J. Green again. And I believe it's going to be just short of a first down. So it's going to be 3rd and maybe half a yard, 3rd and inches. Mayfield is sitting down on the bench. He's not going to the locker room, so that's good. I always wonder what goes on under these tents, guys. I mean, for real. Like, what is going on under these tents? Zone cover, not so good for Browns. No, it is not, Sergio. No, it is not. So, 3rd and inches on the 10.5-yard line. A handoff. No, Murray takes it himself, and he gets the first down to the 7-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Cardinals. And you know what? The only thing the Hail Mary did, let's be honest, guys, it was a great moment in the first half. But the only thing it did was give us Browns fans false hope in this third quarter. I mean, we got 2 defensive stops, but Baker, Mayfield, and the offense, again, have looked awful. And you know what? I'm not even going to say the offense. Baker Mayfield is awful. Okay? I get it. And if you're a Browns fan and you like Baker Mayfield and you think he's the best quarterback that we've had for like the last, so many years, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. But that doesn't mean that he's not still a bad quarterback, and he is. Hey, the Raiders scored again, so that +4 is looking good. It's 24-7 right now. We're up basically 3 touchdowns, but the Broncos did give us a heart attack last week when we had the Steelers on the money line, basically. So we'll have to sweat that out. Also, Dallas is still losing to the Patriots, 14-10. Come on, guys. So it is second and goal here. Murray not under center, shotgun formation. He is going to be back, looks left, looks center, looks left, throws, oh my God. Wide open is DeAndre Hopkins in the end zone for a touchdown. And I'd like to see the back end of that play because there's three Browns secondary that are just hanging around. And they're not, like all three went to, who was that? 86? 3 of them went to the tight end 86. Yeah, so out of 86, the tight end Harris and DeAndre Hopkins, let's all go to Harris. This is so bad. So bad. 30-14 as the extra points up and in. Oh, guys. Trainers arguing with coaches and players about whether they should go back in the game or not. Please let me know what you're thinking about, Sports Betting Chick. You think Baker's coming in? You don't think Baker's coming in? Let me know. Especially if you have sound on, because I don't have sound on, so I don't know. Viking, I don't like Baker. Listen, is he the best Browns quarterback since we came back into the league way back when? Yes. Does that mean he's an elite quarterback? No. I don't like Baker. I don't think this guy is going to lead us to a Super Bowl. Okay? Now, even if he is a quarterback to lead us to the Super Bowl, what we're seeing play out right now is our secondary is not going to get us there. So a lot of things have to change. Baker just isn't the answer. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think the Browns would be better or worse with Kyler Murray on our team? If you switched the two on our teams, are the Browns better or worse? That's all I have to ask. Drake doesn't do crap. He had 3 carries in the last 2 games. He got 2 TDs right now. I saw that. That's actually helping us out. So, Isaac, I can't be mad at him. I do like it. That's what happens under the tents. Oh, the trainers are arguing that the coaches and players whether they should go back in the game. Sports Betting Chick says, I don't know if he's coming back or not. Depends on what's wrong and if he thinks he'll hurt himself more by not coming back in. Jordy was playing with a partially torn labrum. Yeah, okay. I don't care. Ben Roethlisberger has been playing with like 8 broken ribs for his entire career. Okay? Also, a lot of these QBs who are injured, you find out after the season's over. I thought it was very, very childish and and kind of used as an excuse to like literally say right away why he was playing so bad. Like, how many times do you see after a Super Bowl it come out that Brady or somebody was playing with an injury for like 8 weeks? Don't do it in week 4. Come on. Viking, yeah, better easy if Kyler Murray is on the team. 100%. But then, Viking, why is that? What's the reason why we're better? It's because he's a better quarterback. It's what the reason is. Kyler Murray, who runs way more than Baker, hasn't fumbled. Well, I take that back. He's fumbled twice. But they've been snap fumbles, to be honest with you. Jordy, hey, welcome in. Jordy, smash that like button if you're having a great Sunday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying football. Thanks for stopping by. So what you're saying is he might have torn it fully. Okay, sorry, Jordy. I apologize. Nice little return there by Schwartz out to about the 36. The man just got hurt. What the fuck are you bashing him for? I'm not bashing him. Okay, Jordy, if you're going to join us right now, you can't just say, why are you bashing him? I've been bashing the guy since he started the game. Since he threw the interception to no one. Since he fumbled the ball. I mean, it's not me, once he got hurt, like saying, I don't think he's a good quarterback. He's coming in. I give him credit. I like the fact that he's coming in. But what I'm saying is, if you look at his completion percentage against the Vikings, okay? He was all over the place. I'm going to bash, I have the right to bash any quarterback You know why? Because I don't play in the NFL and I'm like a media person just like everybody else. You can bash whoever you want. But, Jordy, again, thank you. I appreciate you. I didn't realize what you were saying about he might have torn it fully. So I understand your point now. Murray, wow, Viking might have said the best thing I've ever heard. Murray is an athlete and Baker is an actor. And you know what? That's 100% probably the best way anybody has put that into words. Anybody has put that into words. You know what? Viking, I'm sorry. I'm going to steal that from you if I can. And I'm going to use that. If you can just let me know it's cool to steal that from you. Somehow I want to use that in the future here. Because I think that's the best way anybody has put that comparison. Sergio, we didn't bet on the Steelers-Seahawks. Kind of a stay-away game. You know, Geno Smith, he played well. He played well in the fourth quarter of the last game. Steelers, you know, I think they're better than their record shows. I just think they've had some really bad offensive problems. And who knows, Mike Tomlin might be a part of that as well. Baker back to throw on 3rd and 7, and he is nice pass across the middle, but oh no. I think they're going to be short here. That was to... Who was that to? Stanton. Oh, they brought Stanton back because Janowitz is, I think, on the IR. So, fullback Stanton, he actually had a great preseason. Steal it. Thanks, Viking. Thanks. Very biased opinions. Clearly a personal vendetta against Master Baker. I know Very Biased Opinions is just giving us a hard time. They're from England, so, you know, they actually don't know what real football is. 4th and 1, going forward from the 45. Play action and a nice pass there. And Baker does get that one on target. That is to Hooper for a first down. So it is going to be first down from about midfield. Listen, I will praise Baker to all get out if he can lead this team back. I just think there's too much inconsistency with Baker, okay? Way too much inconsistency. And if you're going to... I guess what I'm not hating Baker. I'm just saying he's not an elite quarterback. There's too many people I see that say, Baker's an elite quarterback. He's not, okay? Let's move past that point. Let's hope the Brownies can come back. He hands it off to Hunt. Hunt with a nice little outside run there for almost a first down. 9 yards, I believe, on that carry. 1st and 10. Guys, we're only down 16. We're only down 16 with 41 seconds left in the third. This is not far-fetched. We can still win this game. We're 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions away. So close. So close. And I like these outside runs to Hunt. I really think it's opening up our pass offense. They are going to do it to Hunt again, who gets the first down, and he's going to be inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line of the Cardinals, and that's going to take us down to the end of the third quarter. So, guys, we're down 2 scores. We're down 2 scores. They're going to try to get another playoff. Oh, and they do. And Baker is rolling, and he's going to run. And he slides. Okay, I'm okay with that slide, considering he got injured. It looks like his left arm is laboring a lot, so I'm okay with that slide. The first slide, or the first running out of bounds and not going for the first down, I wasn't okay with. Now, I'm okay with it. So, guys, we're going into the fourth quarter. I think it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter. Sit back, relax. Let's get an update on some of these other scores. Vegas, 24-7, okay? 24-7 over Denver. How many of you think that after the first 3 games, Denver was a real team? How many of you guys thought that Denver was an actual real team? They are 2nd and 6. They're 2nd and 6 on the 13. Bridgewater looking to run, and he's not going to get anywhere. So it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Bridgewater, you know what? I think he's a good quarterback. I just think he ends up in places that only need quarterbacks to fill in. If Bridgewater was on a team like Kansas City, I think he could be dynamic. Dallas, meanwhile, is out to about midfield, just across the 50. They are looking to score some points, hopefully finally get up in that game. Man, they have been down for so long. Sergio says Baker should run the football from the pocket. Sergio, where are you from, man? Where are you from? Tell us where you're coming from. Also, guys, if you're new to the channel, hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join our Patreon. Make sure you have a what do you call it? Smash that like button. Sorry, I'm trying to look at scores at the same time. My fantasy football team's doing awful today. Fantasy football team. Hey, we did get a Patreon member. Oh, look at that. We had our first Patreon member. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, thank you, Chris. Chris out there becoming a Patreon member. We will tomorrow, or actually, maybe we'll give you one tonight. Maybe we'll give you our best bet tonight. South Africa, Sergio. Oh, wow, man. Wow. Thanks for joining us. What time is it there? It's got to be like 1 a.m.? Near there? Midnight? 1 a.m.? Something like that? Dallas is going to have a first down, it looks like. It looks like Schultz got a nice first down. So, we are starting the fourth quarter, guys. We take our fourth quarter shot. Let's go, Brownies. Let's get this win. 2nd and 8. And it is going to be a handoff. No, I'm sorry. A screen pass. Screen pass to Beckham. Yes, Viking. Oh, man. That's our 4th shot. We do a shot every quarter. Although it was so bad, we did 2 shots in the first. 28 minutes post 1. First off, that's the best way to say 128. That is so good. I love that, man. That's awesome. Viking, man, where do you come from? I can't remember. Tell us where you're a good friend of the channel as Beckham gets a first down to the 25, to the 24-yard line. I can't remember where you're from, Viking, but please tell us. I forget. I forgot to put the Grandstand Bettors logo up, guys. Wow. Come on, this is bad brand management. There we go. Oh, I can't do every time a Brown. Hey, listen, in my 20s, yes. In fact, during NHL playoffs, big Penguins fan, I used to do a shot every time they scored, every time the other team scored at the beginning of each period, and right before the game. I mean, that was my 20s. I can't do that anymore. My wife used to do it with me too. We're just too old. We're just too old. We can't handle it. What are they calling the flag for? What's the flag on? So it's going to be 1st and 10. I didn't see what the flag was on. If any of you watching with sound can let me know. 24-yard line here. Baker Mayfield. And he's going to be a handoff to Hunt. Hunt across the middle. Oh, jumps over for a first down. Wow. Wow. Kareem Hunt down for a first down inside the 15-yard line. I'm watching this again on Red Zone here. Wow, he actually hurdled one defender. 1st and 10, 13:41 left. They got to get in the end zone soon. Mayfield under center, Hunt in the backfield, and they hand it off to Hunt. Hunt up the middle, and he's going to get about 2 yards. So 2nd and 8, they can still get a first down. And I think Denver kicked a field goal. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you hit that like button. Oh, man, we had a goal of 30. We're just 2 away. See if we can't get up to 30 likes. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday afternoon. It's 2nd and 7, actually, here for the Brownies. 2nd and 7 from about the 10-yard line. Mayfield under center. Peoples-Jones is in motion. Hunt in the backfield. And it is going to be a run play. Hunt's goes for another 2, maybe 3 yards. I think it's gonna be 3rd and 4. Looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 4. Not loving the play call all of a sudden. Not loving the play call. Now is when you guys decide that you want to just run the ball. The Cardinals know it's coming. I mean, the Cardinals know that this is coming. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? So 3rd and 4, it's 2 down territory for sure. 3rd and 4, Baker is in shotgun formation, trips to the right, Hunt to his left, Peoples-Jones on a little wide out, Jesus, and that's why Baker Mayfield is a little small, and J.J. Watt got in his face on that one. So 4th and 4. 4th and 4, and I mean, okay, it's a good play by J.J. Sometimes Baker, I think, telegraphs that stuff a little too much, but I think that was more J.J. Watt than Baker Mayfield. So I'm not gonna hate on Baker Mayfield there. Don't worry. 4th and 4, you had to go for it. So here we go. This is the game, really. This is the game. Baker Mayfield back to throw on 4th and 4. Throws right across the middle. Oh, no! I don't think that's going to be a first down. Beckham caught the pass. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was incomplete. My fault. I thought he caught it. It was incomplete. So, yeah, it dropped. Damn. I don't think he was going to have it anyway if he caught that. It was going to be short. So the Browns turn it over on downs. We're just going to continue drinking because it's been an awful game. Oh, such an awful game. Let's see what else is going on in the league. Yep, Denver kicked a field goal, 24-10. 24-10. Dallas, 1st and goal from the 1. 1st and goal from the 1. So they're fixing to maybe get in the end zone there. It is commercial after the turnover on downs. We'll get back to the Browns game in just a moment. Looking at this Dallas game, Dallas has ran 51 plays, 315 yards, 25 minutes of time of possession to New England's 23 plays, 141 yards, and 14 minutes of possession. And they're down by 4 points, guys. This is crazy. If they fumble this ball again here on the goal line, I'm going to lose my shit. Prescott is in shotgun formation, and it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown, 16-14. That's a nice little pass there. A lot of people don't throw very good fades, but that was a good fade pass. I believe that was CeeDee Lamb for the touchdown, 16-14. We have a -3, so we're going to need to hit that extra point to be at least pushing on the game. This should be a 2-score game at least. Should be a 2-score game at least. Sergio, who do we have to win the World Series of Baseball? We don't have anybody. But if you'd like our opinion on that, I think when it comes to value, and if I can pull it up right now, let me pull it up. Because I don't want to get the numbers wrong. I don't want to tell you the wrong information. So, MLB Future. Based off of value, I would say that the Red Sox or the Braves would be a team that I would bet on. I think the Braves can beat the Dodgers, and I think the Red Sox can beat the Astros. So they're actually they're tied. So the Dodgers are plus 150 to win the World Series. Houston's plus 250, and the Red Sox and the Braves are both 3.5 to 1 to win. And I got to be honest, I think that's where the value is. And Grandstand Bettors, we're always about value. So if I was, let's say I had $50, I would put 20 on the Braves, 20 on the Red Sox, and 10 on the Dodgers. You know? And I think, if the Dodgers win, you end up losing, $30 or so. If the Braves or Red Sox win, you end up, coming out ahead by 10 or 15. But, the value, I think, is on the Red Sox and the Braves. Before the start of the game, what was the game you expected? Is this a game we expected the Browns to win? Not even close, very biased opinions. No. I mean, it was going to be a good game as Murray's back to throw and throws across, and that's the problem with our secondary. Kirk again with a first down. Jesus, come on, guys. Yeah, very biased opinions. This was one that actually you could have, we circled as probably a loss. The only way you were winning this I mean, we've had some injuries. Chubb's not playing. Landry's not playing. I mean, definitely yesterday, if you would have asked me, is this a win or a loss, you would lean loss here. But, prior to the season, I would have said it was 50-50. Viking tonight. I don't know. I don't know tonight. Tonight's a hard game because. So if the Dodgers would have won Game 1, and you're really gonna call pass interference? You're really gonna call pass interference on that? Okay. I think it's such bullshit. Anyways, sorry, Viking. I don't like the game tonight. I don't like to bet the game tonight. I didn't even look at the lines. Sometimes you just stay away from lines. So it's minus 163 the Dodgers with Scherzer. All right, so we just talked about value. I'm not betting it, but if I was, I take the Braves money line at 153 here. Okay, they just won. They're at home. Scherzer just had to get a save a couple days ago or a few days ago. So I mean that's what I'm taking. I'm gonna take the Braves money line out of value if I was to play that for sure. Thanks, Sergio. Thanks for the kind words. Hey, appreciate it, man. We we're kind of different. Grandstand Bettors is a little different. We're not those Vegas people who are car salesmen. We're not going to tell you, hey man, we win every bet and blah blah blah. You should pay us all of the money that you should blah blah blah. We're not those people. It's just we like sports betting. We're a community of sports bettors, and the only reason we actually started Patreon is we've been giving away thousands of dollars of our own money, and we can do so much more. We can give away tens of thousands of dollars if we can get a little support from our community. So that's the really only reason why we started our Patreon, was to hopefully get supported, by our members. So, Very Best Opinion says, when's the Browns bye week? It's coming up in a few weeks, I think. I will have to double check. We're on the Thursday night football game, so hey, Very Best Opinions, if you're up at 2 a.m. on Thursday or Friday morning, if you will, come join us. 1st and 20, so that was, I believe, the flag that was on Hopkins. So 2nd down, and it looks like 18. So it's going to be, I think, November. When is the bye week? 21st on Thursday, and then Sunday, then the 7th, 14th, 21st, 28th. Okay, it's going to be the first week of December, it looks like. The first week of December, I believe maybe the 5th, 4th, somewhere around there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 weeks away. So a little farther than I thought. Murray back to throw, and whoa! Incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Man, Hopkins, I think, almost made a hell of a grab. Roughing the passer? Are you serious? Guys, the penalties are just killing us. Penalties are just killing the Browns. We have where's the penalties? 9 for 88 yards. It's just killing us. Just absolutely killing us. If you're just joining us, guys, hit that like button for us poor Browns fans that have to watch and endure the Cleveland Browns year after year. 1st and 10 from now the 38-yard line, 30-14, and the Browns got to get the ball back, and Murray calls his own number, hesitates, and he's going to go down. Oh, he fumbled the ball again! I think he lost control of the ball. He's never lost the ball. And when I mean lost, I mean he's never turned the ball over. But he continues to let the ball, his knee knocked the ball out, and then he grabbed it. That's the fourth time. The fourth time the ball's been on the ground because of Murray. So, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, and I feel like we're if we don't stop them right here, if they get a first down, I feel like this is the end of the game. Murray across, that's a first down. and Kirk gets drilled, but he holds on to the ball, and that's going to be a first down near midfield. Christian Kirk having a good game, having a very good game. (30-14), first and 10, 8:53 left, guys. What do you got? I want to ask you guys, because we didn't bet on Sunday Night Football. What is everybody's bets on the Sunday Night Football game? You know what? We always put our bets out. We always tell you guys what we think, and I know a lot of you follow us and tail our bets as Connor goes for 9 yards. But I want to know what are your best bets for tonight's game? Because I'll be honest, if we get an overwhelming response on one side, you know what? Let's follow our community for once. We didn't bet on it. We're gonna just go to sleep probably after this game, to be honest with you. After we eat dinner, and we'll just fall asleep to the game. But we'll bet on your side. So tell us what you like. Coach Tim, what's up, man? Howdy, everybody. Well, crap, took the Browns. Go figure. Coach Tim, as a Browns fan, I would highly advise you not to do that ever. 2nd and 1, there's a first down run for Connor, and they're at the 40-yard line of the Browns. I mean, this game's essentially over with any points coming from the Cardinals. Vikings, Steelers, even though I don't like them. So, Viking, are you taking the points? Are you going to be taking the points, or are you just going to take them on the money line? Oh, JOK looks injured, and that's not good. He's a really good rookie. Guys, if you don't know JOK, and I'm a little biased with the Notre Dame there, but JOK is a good player. He's a good player. 1st and 10 here from the 40-yard line. Murray's under center. 2 backs. Shotgun. Connor with the draw play, and Connor goes for another 15, 16 yards. So Browns defense held strong in the third quarter for the most part. Really having problems here in the fourth. Oh, you took a money line, Viking? Okay. Anybody else out there on the Steelers Seahawks game? The reason we passed, number one, don't stop forcing. Like, I see people all over forcing bets. Guys, if you don't like the bet, if you're in your mind saying to yourself, I think it's going to go this way, then don't take it. You got to have confidence. You got to research. You got to do your job. As Murray goes for about 4 yards and slides down to about the 25-yard line. We didn't take it because we have no confidence. But I'll tell you right now, if for the fun of it, I'll throw $20. I'll throw 20. You know what? I'll up it to 30 because we won the Peoples-Jones massive bet, the 15-1 over 96 yards. So I'll up it to 30. You know what? If 4 more people tell me who they're betting on Sunday Night Football, I'll actually make it a $100 bet. If 4 more people tell me who they're betting, and we're going to have, you know what? I'm going to put a vote. You know what? Let's just put a poll up. The Browns suck. Let's get rid of this poll. We'll end this poll. Let's put a new poll up. As it's first down again. Let's put this poll up. So, let's do this. Poll. So, Sunday Night Football best bet. Let's do Steelers. We'll do Steelers -5. We'll do Seahawks +5. We will add a couple options. We'll add Steelers money line, and we'll do Seahawks money line. All right, guys, vote on this poll here. Vote on this poll that we just put out. I hope it's there. Did it go there? I don't see it. Yeah. Vote on this poll that we just put out at the end of the game because you guys have been so great, and to be honest, this has been so bad to watch as a Browns fan. You know what? And because we won the Donovan Peoples-Jones, we won $750 off the over 96 yards. And let me just double check that still holds up. I don't remember him having negative plays. Yeah, he's got 101. So, and there, yeah, by the way, there was a touchdown in the game. Sorry, I was putting the poll up. But yeah, it's 36-37 to 14. So, this game's over. We're going to have some fun. But I want to know, what are you guys betting on? 43% right off the bat going Steelers -5. We'll put $100 on it. And you know what? We'll post it to our community page. Nobody does that shit, guys. Nobody does that shit. We will take the bet after the game's over based on the votes. Whatever has the highest percentage. Ooh, Seahawks plus 5, now tied. We will take the best bet. We'll post it to our community tab under our Grandstand Bettors YouTube channel, and you guys can see our bet. $100 to win on whatever bet wins out. So right now, Steelers -5, Seahawks +5. If there is a tie, we'll pick the one we're leaning towards. So make sure one more person votes. Oh, it's been a good Sunday, guys. 37 to 14. We got invited to this game at 2 o'clock. And we said, no, we promised our YouTube community that we would do the play-by-play. We will never bail on you guys. So we are here. We are here doing the play-by-play and watching a loser. But you know what? I'm glad I'm not at the game because it would have been awful to watch, with the exception of the Hail Mary. The Hail Mary would have been okay. So, 44% now. 44% Steelers -5. We'll put $100 on the game. We'll do $100 on the game. Seahawks 500 points plus money line. What's the money line odds at? Let me take a look. The live odds are... Let's see here. Live odds. Where is it? Not live odds, but 220. So 220, guys. 220 is the money line. 220 is the money line. So 37-14. Cardinals kick off through the end zone. 4:48 left. I mean, the game's over. Browns are going to 3-3. The Browns are going to 3-3. And you guys can hate me for not liking Baker Mayfield, but I don't. I didn't like him last year. I didn't like him 2 years ago. I didn't like him 3 years ago. Okay? Is he the best QB that we've had in the last 22 years? 100%. Is he our savior? No. Mayfield on the 25, 1st and 10. They're down 3 scores, so we'll see what... Oh, I'm sorry. Case Keenum. My bad. Case Keenum's in the... So, Case Keenum, in his 10th season, guy's got 75 TDs, 47 interceptions. That's not great. Throw the ball, Case. I mean, come on. 2nd and 8. Let's see if you can make some magic happen. Throws it out. That is completion to Njoku, I believe. Njoku wasn't targeted at all. I think so too, Sergio. All right, so it looks like I'm going to put $100 on the Browns. Looks like I'm going to put $100. I'm sorry, on the Steelers, as there's an incomplete pass. So I'm going to actually, guys. So I'm getting it at 4.5. So to be honest, that poll is kind of wrong, but it's Steelers 4.5. But I will take the Steelers. I'm going to take the Steelers -4.5. That actually scares me. That scares me that there's been some late big money coming in on the Steelers. So I'm going to add that to my ticket. we are going to put $100. You know what? Yeah, $100. So I'm going to post this right now. $100 saved. There it is. Let me go on my YouTube channel and I will post that for you all to see. Because to be honest, we're transparent. We're 100% transparent, and nobody else does this. Nobody else does this shit. So let's add this to our image. There we go. So let me write something. We bet. We took a poll, and our subscribers thought, as Case Keenum's back to throw, incomplete. So that was 4th and 2. Wow, the Cardinals are going to score more points because they're getting the ball like in the red zone, basically. This is awful. We took a poll. Our subscribers thought we should take the Steelers minus 4.5, and we did. Who else does that? Boom. And how do we post? Why is it not posting? There we go. Who else does that? Boom. Posted. So, there it is. Ticket is up on our community tab. You guys can see it right now. You can see it right now. Do you still have your Mayfield tattoo? Very biased opinions. First off, don't be spitting that shit to Very Biased Opinions, who has been with us since the beginning of Grandstand Bettors. By the way, again, if you haven't subscribed to Very Biased Opinions, please go do so. These guys, number one, hilarious Englishmen from, I believe, one of them's from Oxford, and one of them likes Manchester United. So one of them's cool, one of them is like the worst person you'd ever know. But I'm going to tell you right now, these guys are funny. Go subscribe to Very Biased Opinions channel. Just click on that guy's link there and subscribe to their channel. I mean, they're hilarious guys. But in the meantime, check out the community tab. We just put out a $100 bet, Steelers minus 4.5. I didn't know that the line moved, so the poll itself isn't correct. But not many people going money line there, and I agree with that. I mean, I'm not gonna put 260 to win 100. I mean, that's just awful. Or 100 to win, like, what would that be? Like 53, 47, something like that. So, guys, this game's over. Absolutely over. Let's take a look. What's going on in the other games? Oh, hey, our Raiders plus 4 is looking really good. Our Dallas minus 3 is looking decent right now. Hopefully, both of those could win. That would give us that would be 2-1 on our video as we started 0-1 with the over. Let's talk about the Colts game, guys. That Colts game should have easily gone over. Mills just had a bad day. Just a bad day. Coach Tim, does Grandstand membership come with Patreon access, or is that extra? That's a good question. The honest opinion or the honest answer to that is you don't need Patreon membership if you have the membership, because the play that's going to the Patreon members is a play from the membership. Does that make sense? I kind of confused myself there, but so if you get a Grandstand member, family membership there, or one of our packages, that just includes whatever goes to Patreon. Basically, our Patreon is one member play. Now, what we do is it's like a roulette wheel. We just spin and then whatever comes up, that's what we put on Patreon. We don't put our best bets on Patreon. We just throw one of our plays on there. Not showing primetime. Viking, what are you talking about? Not showing primetime. 2nd and 12 here from the 37 of the Browns. I mean, I'd be surprised if the Cardinals throw the ball here. That would just be rubbing it in. They might kick a field goal, or they might just turn over on downs if they really want to show us mercy. Guys, we're one like away There's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. We're 1 like away from 30. Our goal is to kind of hit 30 every time. It'd be awesome. Viking, no, man. We can't do 2 live streams in a day. We tried that out a couple of weeks ago. It's not going to happen. We can't do 2 in a day. Too much. And also, the wife might divorce us. I have to say that silently because I already think I'm in trouble with her. But I could be sleeping on the couch tonight. And that it looks like it might be a first down. That was Ward. And, oh my God, Colt McCoy's in. Didn't even notice that. Colt McCoy's in, and how great is that for him to come in front of his old team and get the victory. That's hilarious. Just hilarious. Colt McCoy, in his 12th season, God, has it been 12 years since we had Colt McCoy? Jesus. 4th and 2, Colt McCoy is going to try to get the Cardinals a win here, and that's going to be a first down, and the Cardinals are going to be able to just kneel on the ball. Everybody's opinions, after 6 weeks of the season, which team has been the best or most impressive team? Wow. Really throwing the hard questions at us, very best opinion. You know what? I'm gonna have to look at the standings real quick. The Bills for sure have been impressive. They lost week 1. 2-minute warning here, by the way, in the Browns game. The Bills for sure have been the most impressive, I think, since the first week of the season. After that, with the exception of today, I would have said the Chargers have been pretty good. The Ravens, I put the Ravens and the Bills in a tier of their own in the AFC, for sure. The Cowboys, I wouldn't say have been impressive, but they've been winning games that they should win, and that's what's put them already 2.5 games at the moment, maybe 3 games in front of the rest of the NFC least, if you will. The Cardinals have been impressive. I know they're about to go to 6-0, but I don't know if they can sustain it for the long run. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cardinals regress a little here. But who knows? I mean, they've been impressive. The Packers, remember, the Packers lost the first game of the season. They've won 5 in a row. Remember when Aaron Rodgers said, relax? Yeah, you should, because it's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, both our Super Bowl teams are in good position right now. The Bills and the Packers, we took flyers on them. I think they were both at least 12-1 to win the Super Bowl. And the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks with Tom Brady. So, really, I think the most surprising team in the NFL has probably been the Cowboys with their secondary. They've just looked awful in years past, and their secondary today has looked pretty bad. In fact, they might not even win this game. I mean, it's 1st and 10 for New England on the Dallas 37, so this game's not over for Dallas. So we're getting to the end of the game here. It's been a fantastic Sunday with you guys. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. Thanks for stopping by. If you're just joining us, somebody get us to 30 likes. If you haven't smashed the like button, please do so. Let's get to 30. Let's get to 30. Hey, we can still get to 30 after our live stream's done. Maybe somebody rewatches it and just loves the fact that the Browns got hammered today, because the Browns are getting hammered today. 1st and 10, Murray's on the sideline. Colt McCoy is in. I assume he's going to take a kneel. And he will. Are the Browns going to call a timeout? Don't be those people. This is another problem I have in the NFL. You're down by 23 points. Why would you take a timeout here? And they're not going to, which is fantastic. Wow, look how bad that Brown Stadium cleared out. That Brown Stadium cleared out immediately. Woo! So bad. 3-3 on the year and a short week against a Broncos team that's going to be pissed because they are getting destroyed by Las Vegas 31-10. 31-10, so It should be a good game. Teddy Bridgewater, again, a mobile quarterback. And we're going to have one more kneel down. Listen, guys, I need to thank, number one, our new Patreon member, Chris. I don't know if Chris is watching, but Chris, if you're a Patreon member, we give you shout-outs at the beginning and end of all of our live streams. So, Chris, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon member. Appreciate it. You're our first ever one. We hope to get hundreds of thousands of Patreon members. And if you're not a Patreon member and you want all of our picks, make sure you go over to Grandstand Bettors and become part of our family. Guys, it's been a fun... You know what? We're losing 37-14 today. It's been a fun game, okay? It's been a fun game. The Hail Mary brought some excitement at the end of the first half. And we appreciate each and every one of you that spends some time with us. So... thank you again for watching. Oh, and we just got to 30 likes. We just got to 30 likes. I don't know who it was, but thank you so much. We're going to stay with you until we hit zeros here. And guys, again, thank you so much. Our Monday Night Football pick is coming out at 8:45 tonight on our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you get that. And tomorrow, we'll see you for Monday Night Football between the Bills and the Tennessee Titans. Guys, as always, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your Sunday night, and we'll see you tomorrow.